Hello, all of you Vainglorious, wonderful people, and welcome back! It's been a while. City Skylines. Where today, I have no idea what we're going to do. We've been working on this side of the map, so I think we'll probably continue on this side of the map. I want all this to be low density and through here. Wow, why is game... Okay. Settle down, game. Don't be laggy. That is an unbelievably busy intersection there. Like, massively, massively busy. That's kind of worrisome. How's this one down here doing? About the same. Anyways, hi everybody. Welcome. Happy June. It's my first stream in June, so I felt like saying Happy June. Why is that there? Why did I put that there? It's like a tourist attraction out here in the middle of nowhere. Oh well, it's fine. It's fine. So I'm trying to think of, like... So I want to get some roads over to this small little lake, but it dips down there quite significantly. Let's take a look at our terrain. Where I never can find this one. There it is. I always expect it to be green because it gives a green overlay, and then, you know, well, it's clearly not green, so yeah. User error, don't worry. So I kind of want like a road that goes around the lake, kind of like what I did over here, and then connecting up to the town that's over here. I guess I could build a little bit here too, because that's pretty flat right there. So yeah, let's do that thing. So we'll build like a little bit up here. Probably keep the grid idea going for that bit, because, you know, I love my grids. They are fantastic. So why did I make that smaller? Was it because of the hill? Yeah, I don't like that. I'm sure at one point past Brandon said it's a problem for future Brandon, and well, here we are. Oh, that's why I did it, because of that. Well, that's easy to fix. That's an easy fix. We grab that, and we say it's the same height as that. Done. Problem solved. So is this the better version of SimCity? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is... City Skylines can't or SimCity can't compete with City Skylines. Like, not even a chance. This blows SimCity out of the water. Like, completely, totally decimates it. Let's just do a little smoothing before we start building, so we don't get those really weird jagged lines. There we go. So see, now I've got a nice canvas to work with. Let's continue that on over there, because I do want it to go over that way as well. So we'll smooth off some of this. I want to eventually have a little bit that goes over there, and then on the other side of that lake, a bit of an industrial area. Not much. I guess, is that a lake or is it a pond? I guess we can call that a lake. It's not very deep. I actually put it here as an experiment. This is not very deep at all. And as you can see on one end, it barely holds the water in. I just wanted to see how it would go. But yeah, City Skylines took EA's lunch money basically, and we're like, yeah, we'll have that franchise now. Thanks. We'll take care of it. We're good. Kind of early for a stream. It is. I have to be up early in the morning to take my cat to the vet. Ooh, that is not correct. Grr. And because of that, I wanted to stream it. That's why that road went at that angle. Because this is what's proper here. Okay. Alright, well that's fine. As long as it's not happening on the main drag. I understand why I did that now. But yeah, I started an hour early and I'll be ending... I don't know. Probably an hour early, maybe an hour and a half early. So maybe I'll just go till 9:30 tonight. That's about as far as I want to go that way, because that is starting to get into a hill. So that'll be a nice little approach area for over there. And then this can change its angle here. If I can get this to work. What do I want? I want this to come out at a 45, basically. But it doesn't want to give me a 45. So 135 is what I want, right? Yeah. So like that, and then one more, and then we can change the grid to go, whoops, this way. That might not be the best idea there, though. Still no newswire. Nope, still no newswire. Rockstar has not updated the newswire. So that means it's not time for another GTA Online news video. Kind of want to follow this train here. That might be problems for me later. Right now, it's problems for me now because I don't like the weirdness of it. So we're going to grab that and that. We're going to lower it to that. Yeah, that's better. And then we can soften. Come in here with our number 2 brush. Just soften that right out. There we go. My inner Bob Ross. That's kind of funky, but it'll work. Whoops, I just did a thing over there. There we go. I bet they'll update the newswire tomorrow. I think they just wanted to let today be its own thing. Because, like, the whole site went dark for that 2 hours. Like, it was completely offline. Let's get this to work out better. That'll work, but then there's, like, this weird turn right here. We can do something with it. Okay, so then let's put in some smaller roads. Actually, let's do... Do I want to continue the bigger road on over here? I don't think I need to. So it's just going to be residential. I think I can get away with the smaller road. And I may not even go up on that side. I may just do, like, just this side and there. Because that's a pretty steep hill right there. Yeah, let's just do the smaller road. And let's come over here and do this bit first. Oh, excuse me. 18, how's it going, man? I want this to where the road is right on the shore. Whoops. Ooh, okay, we're gonna have to lower that down, but I'll do that in a minute. Oof. Alright, I've been tired all day. I didn't sleep last night. So I've just been sleepy like all day. So if we do that, and then as it gets here to this hill, So we'll have it go like here and then up over the hill. And then it can just meander on out of here. Let's give it a little curve to do so, just so it's not just a boring straight road. I like that hill there, so you go like up a hill and then back down. And we'll put like trees here to kind of screen this little area and keep it nice and exclusive. People with their lakefront access be like, we don't want to look at the common people. And we don't want the common people looking at us. Bring this down just so there's not that big difference between the shoreline and where I'm building. Oh, that might be a little too low. You want a little bit of a bank to keep the water from flooding the streets. It's pretty much right as that dark, what I'll say, right as the dark line starts disappearing, and usually pretty good. That might be a little too low. There we go. And then here. Like that. And we'll get that one. And this one. Oh, there's two there, okay. And that one's good. That one needs to come out a little more. Flood Avenue? It could be. We've got other roads that flood more, but it might. Right now, it seems to be doing okay. We absolutely can. Click on it, and this is now flood. Oh, Avenue. There we go. And I like that it updates the whole road. So it's all now completely updated. So then I just need to come in with a smooth tool behind here for the strip of houses that we're actually going to build. And just smooth off that bit of cliff there. Bring that brush size on down. There we go. Ooh, this doesn't want to work over here. This side wants to stay really jagged. It's fine. Once houses go in and trees go in, we won't really notice it. Cool, and then we just need to get plumbing in here, which is going to be several short runs, because you still can't do curved pipes in this game. I'll never understand why you can't do a curved pipe in this game. Somebody once tried to tell me curved pipes don't exist. I'm like, really? Go ahead and open up under your sink for me. There we go to there. And to there. And then out here we'll get covered by that, so I don't need to duplicate. And then over here, I'm gonna bump out to cover that. That works. Bring that down. Bring that over. Bring that over. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Disappear. Turn the corner. Nice. And then this right here. And that's the basic infrastructure over here. We do have a pretty big residential need. I'm not going to build right here right now. I just wanted to get the roads in. And see what it was going to look like. I need to figure out how this is going to get around this lake. Maybe just this side road here, and then I can curve this one here. Come around, because again, I want to have just a small industrial area back there. Just small. Just nothing huge. Just enough to provide a few jobs. Speaking of, what's our education like, finally? Good. We've got 81% that have graduated from college. I don't wonder why it's not more. Where do we have people not graduated? See, this view says that everybody is. Like, I don't see anything that's not bright blue. There's a couple over there, but that's not 19% of my town, those 3 buildings. I did see. There we go. Cemetery full. Alright, so before we start building, let's look at traffic. Because traffic, you gotta stay on top of traffic. 86%? Nice. I'm rather pleased by that. Okay. Here, I thought it was gonna be like down in the 70s or something, but nope. It is fine. Okay, so this is our big park area. This is gonna need to transition down to low density here. So let's go ahead and just... I know what we can do to make it transition nicely. Ooh, that's 2 different districts. Okay, let's pause so we don't cause any houses to get torn down. Do this right here. Make it just a small little district back here. And then it'll go out there by that other lake that we just built. Or around the other lake that we just built the roads on. So it'll kind of like jump over to here. It'll stay back here. Like this. Reason being is I'm going to make this all like the eco-friendly homes. Because I think they look nice up against the water. And then I'm also going to do a high-rise band so that I can zone this area as high density. But they'll only build the shorter buildings like this little corner right here. So Kent District, I need you to be self-sufficient buildings, and then I need to put the policy of high-rise band. There we go. So this little corner here could still be high density, just to kind of give us a nice visual transition. It might cause a couple of those houses to get torn down, I'm not sure. Right to there, and then back here. I think it'll end at the street here. And then the other side will be low density stuff. How are services out this way, though? Healthcare, not the greatest. So we need to think about that. How's death care out here? Not the greatest. Fire coverage, not the greatest. And police coverage, not the greatest. Good. So this area kind of sucks in terms of coverage for services. So how do I want to resolve that? If I put in just a big honking hospital here, will it cover all of that? It will. Okay, wait. Did I not ever build the medical center? Oh, I didn't. Maybe we should do that. And that'll just take care of healthcare all around the whole city. Now, let's just stick to hospitals for now. We'll give them a nice little hospital here. A nice big hospital here. So even though this is all going to be low density, we're going to put some high density buildings along this area. Will this cover that whole area for fire? Yes, it will. And then same for police if I put in the big precinct. Yeah, cool, awesome. And then we'll need a post office over here. So just put it on that corner. And then this area can be commercial right here. Yeah, I know you don't have water. I'm sorry about it. Here, have some water. Well, actually, that's not going to cover it all, really? Just that one little bit right there doesn't have water. And there, and there too. And then we'll go ahead and get this one. Like so, and like so. There we go. Now it has water. So then this area over here can be commercial. I want to do the high-rise ban on this whole thing though, so that I can do a combination of apartment buildings and stuff like that without having to worry about them building big skyscrapers. So we're just going to come in through here like that, and then I think I'll make this its own district here. Just so I can count my number of people in each district. Like that. Actually, this is going to be a low density. Let's go ahead and carry that over to here. This will be part of that district. And then this will all become its own thing. There we go. So, Manor Park, policies, high-rise band, Daffodil Square. What a name. High-rise band, cool. And I need caffeine. I am truly concerned about the amount of traffic that's already on this road. And then when you think about bringing the metro on out over here, the metro currently goes up there. Oh, I don't really have a way to get the metro over here easily, do I? Ooh, I do not. What I could do is... what do I want to do? How do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? I can start a whole new metro line. Like, okay, so where is this one? It's on that street. What we could do is come in here with a path. We're going to knock down a business to do this. But right there, put in a path or a house to do it. That way they can get into here, and then I can come in. God, I hate to put two metros right there in residential areas, though. Let me rethink this. Let's do this somewhere that it's, yeah, let's do it here. Like, where's my nearest metro stop here? Oh, wait, I've got that metro, but that one's already so busy. Why did I put that there and not there? That doesn't make any sense. This is really, really packed already, but that might be the way to do it, is just extend this one on out and around. Yeah. That's the way to do it. Okay. So I need... That's train stations. Let's get metro stations, Brandon. I'm going to need, like, one per quadrant here. One close to the park. So do, like, one there. Actually, no, I don't. I think I can get away with just these two right here for now. So then that line will curve down to meet this line. Where will that happen? Go underground, please. Thank you. How do you not have power? You're on a road. And I've got the mod installed that roads have power. So, what's your major malfunction there? Ooh, this is not going to want to make a curve very nicely, is it? No, it's not. I need that to be a curve coming out of there, otherwise it doesn't work. Like, it breaks the thing. So what we'll do is just go straight to there. And then we'll bring this one off straight to, like, here. And then we'll come in, like, and just do kind of a curly Q thing here. It still doesn't want to do it. So, like, to there, and then... Right there. Back around a little bit. There we go. Unnecessary curves. We'll say there was plumbing in the way there. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Yeah, why is that not getting electricity if it's on the street? That's peculiar. Well, once we start zoning, hopefully that will fix it. Okay, so we have residential and some commercial demand. So I'm going to start over here with my commercial. Got a high-rise band, so I can get away with doing the larger commercial buildings here. I'm just going to leave that square of 4 there so that we don't build right against the roundabout. You never want to build right against the roundabout. So we'll do that, and then we'll step it down to like half and half here. So we'll do like this side, half high density, And then the rest of it are lower density commercial. I mean, that should start meeting some of our commercial need. While that's running, I'm going to throw in some bus lines. There it is. Cool. And just have them connect. I kind of like it to go around to there. So have it here by the metro, then to there, then to there, then to there. Wait, no. Hold on, hold that thought. We'll go there, we'll come over here, over here, over here, then into this section where we're going to do every other one of these. And then we'll bring it out. Ooh, where does that street connect, though? This could be problematic. So we'll stop there. Okay, I know what I can do for this one. We'll do a stop here. And then we'll bring this one over to just join up with an existing stop in this area. All right, that's good. And then bring it back out to like just one here. And then it'll come back and terminate. Oh, I didn't do bus types. Has it started putting buses online yet? No, I got it in time. Cool. Awesome. So that'll give them a bus route to get through there. I still don't know why that doesn't have power. And then what was I just thinking about? I just had a brain fart. Now I don't know what I was going to do. No. Oh, yeah. I wanted to get a route that goes back in through all of these areas. Oh, I know. These people, I want to give them a pathway. So that they can just walk straight out to this bus stop here. So we're going to have to get rid of somebody's house to do that. Namely, this one here, I think. Can I see the grid, please? Why can't I see the grid? I just want to get rid of an house. There we go. One single solitary house eliminated. Bring that up there. Bring that there just so it looks a little better. And then please zone that right there. Cool. And then that way they can walk from this street and catch that bus stop. Nice. Nice. Ooh, I'm not making much money. I've got 72 million in the bank. I can weather a short financial problem, but I don't want to. So this one just needs to loop around here, come out here, join up there, and then come back. Yeah. So we will... Oh, there's a road up here too. Shit. We'll go like... close to the intersection so that they can cross the street. But this one's pretty far from an intersection. Normally you want your bus stops farther from the intersection than that, just so you don't run into problems with it. You know what? I think I'll bring it out. Whoa. Why do you have to make that? Why can't you turn left there? Oh, you can. Okay. So there's a park entrance right there. So we'll let them go to the park entrance. And then we'll let them catch that park entrance. And then we'll bring them to this bus stop. And then we'll bring it back in to terminate, right? Yes. And I guess we just put a second stop there. Cool. Select types. Biofuel. That should get us good. Yes. Awesome. Cool. Man, our freaking commercial need died. It just vanished. This is all going to be residential here. I am worried about the noise from the highway. Actually, no. I don't have to worry about the noise from the highway. They should be good. But just to be sure, what is that, a 3-lane highway? Yeah. We're going to come through here with the highway that has the sound walls on it. And that will lower the amount of noise through there. You only have to go like that bit there, and then we can go to regular highways. Those are just a lot more expensive to upkeep. There, see that? Got rid of nearly all the sound right there. I could probably do the same on the roundabout itself to eliminate the noise of the roundabout. Like my little parks that I built inside my roundabouts that now no one can see because I just built a giant wall there. Yeah, they're pretty awesome. Do I have a 2-lane with sound barriers? I do. Just want to go there, but we'll make it. Haha, you're doing the thing I wanted you to do. I don't have a 1-lane though, so there's not anything I can do about that being noisy. We can take care of that bit too. We probably ought to just continue this on for a while because we've got this other side here. So there's my 3-lane. Want to save? Wait, how did I click 3-lane? There we go. Yeah, so I'm not sure if this will wind up being residential and commercial or what down through here. We're gonna just take care of it right now. I'm about to say that probably killed my budget, but I'm actually making more money than the last time I looked at it, so whatever. Cool, so we should eventually start seeing buses start showing up in here. Maybe? I don't see them out there yet either. Are they not putting buses on those lines that I just made? Do them by name, please. Oh, that didn't help. I thought it would put them in alphabetical order. Okay, so we're just going to have to go here and look and see where they are. So, passenger number. They won't have very many passengers on them yet. There we go. So I just built that one. It has 8 vehicles on it, but I'll be damned if I see them. And then this is the other one I just built. And of course, nobody's riding it yet because there's nowhere. It doesn't go anywhere. Oh, actually, I take that back. There's 82 people waiting there. The buses are just taking a while to get over there. My traffic suddenly die or something. No? Guess they just had a long trip to get the buses there. So they still haven't showed up in this neighborhood. And there's one just now starting to come in for this guy. So, very weird. Very odd. Unemployment is at 5%, but I have no... I mean, there's a tiny little demand for some commercial. That's really strange. I am going to do this side commercial as well, just since it's right here by the highway. Just some smaller shops and things. Let that do its thing, and then we're going to give them... Actually, we don't have to worry about land value, but I will put parks in anyway. Do some of these plaza-style parks over here by the commercial area. Just to jazz it up a bit. Like, one... I got your anarchy. Back off. I'm trying to build a park on top of a road. Do like one there, and then one at this end as well. There, and that just gives them a nice little plaza that will give entertainment value for the workers as well as the employees. And even though we don't have any office demand, I am going to do just a little bit here since I'm about to build a bunch of residential. I'm going to do all of this as offices. It's weird that that didn't connect. And that there's these weird gaps. I don't know what's up with that. There we go. And then maybe just a little stretch of offices like right here. Yeah. And then we can do the rest residential. So I want to transition down to low density, but man, those are still some really big buildings there. So let's do one more bit of the higher density just so it doesn't look so awkward here. Maybe not all that direction. do this street. Do there. And then what we'll do here in the middle is a rather large park. And then that can be like our dividing point. We'll do like a large playground this side, maybe. Actually, we'll put it out here, like right in the middle here. And then we'll do a park with trees back here, maybe. It's rather huge. It doesn't want to fit. That'll work. And then that gives us a decent transition between our low density and high density stuff. And then I can connect some paths to the park. Come on, curve. Why aren't you curving? I know the space is already occupied. You can do this. This is a thing we've done many times before. There. So that'll get them out like that. That'll let them walk out like that. And then I'll do one right here. So this, actually like this here. There we go. That gets that all connected. And then we'll do one more that comes straight across. And then this guy is connected there. I could bring it like back here and have a second connection there. That would look kind of cool. Like just follow the curve of the road a little bit and then bring it in. It's gonna get rid of somebody's house, but whatever. Don't care. There you go. They'll rebuild. Awesome. So now they can get between all those parks and everything. Alright, so I have no residential need. Oh, you don't have water, do you? I'm sorry. Let's start down here where there aren't any buildings. Trust me, there's method to the madness. Go there, and then bring this up this way. Just trying to see how much I can cover with this one pipe back here. Answer is quite a bit. And then we can just run this there to get that little bit in the middle. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, I just don't have any demand right now. I mean, a tiny bit of residential, but that's going to be met by this pretty quick. Okay, so while they're doing that, where's my nearest childcare and death care services? They're there. So that covers most of that area. So if I put these, like, here, this will get, excuse me, all of this area covered. So elder care, right? Ooh, that's a big building. I always forget that. There. And then we'll put the crematorium right next to the nursing home. It's just convenience. And then why do you still not have electricity? Like, if I zone some houses here, will you finally get power? Because you're right against the road. You should have power. Find out. See, like, these houses have power. That house... There it goes. It's better now. Whatever. So now people should actually start using that station. As well as this station, wherever the hell it went. Where is it? Right there. We should start seeing people use those. Oh, no, we won't, because I haven't put stops on them yet. Boy, I'm smart. I am so smart. Stops. What we want to do is pause temporarily. Drag this stop all the way down to here. Like that. And then come into this one. Add a stop going that direction. Add a stop going... Oops. No, I don't want to add a line. There you go. And then at the one that we just took that stop from, add one going both directions. And then they got two different places they can easily walk to two different lines. Plus, I think there's a bus line right there, too. Yeah. So cool. Unpause that. Now we should see people riding that. I just realized this is going at its slowest speed. Lots of abandoned stuff saying they can't get enough workers, but I don't have a huge residential need to start meeting that. It's really weird. It seems like it's... I still think that with this DLC, they tweaked the RCI index a little bit, causing some problems. Because it just seems to not balance properly. Like right now, because I've got all this unemployment, there should be a massive spike in residential demand. Huge spike. Because I only built that tiny little bit there and that tiny little bit there. That's not enough to provide employees to all of that. So let's check this metro that I just built. Just see how it is doing now. It is this one. It's our most ridden metro because of way down here. We have a lot of people. Wow, we have a lot of people there. Ooh, wow, that was really rough there. So I could probably now put even more trains on this because I've got 8 stops. So I could probably easily get away with a dozen trains on here just to try to keep up with this capacity. 3 more trains to take care of it, actually. So let's bump that up to 12 trains. 11 and 12. They've got to make that tooltip stop covering the freaking number. I mean, it's just stupid. Oh, there's 1,000 people waiting there. Holy shit. Well, we'll get it, because as those trains start bouncing through, they'll be good to go. And then that comes over here in a loop to our university. So this is a very busy area. Lots of pedestrians. That's why we built the pedestrian underground crosswalk, so that they could go through there. So let's just keep an eye on this real quick, just to see if they catch up to demand now that they've got more trains. Because it is a pretty long route. I mean, it's almost 9 kilometers long. I hear people laughing. Ha 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 ha. I tried the drama clubs right here. So there we go. We're getting some of the empty ones that we put on starting to show up. So hopefully we can start cleaning this number up. But my God, it's just climbing and climbing and climbing and climbing and climbing, which is good because that means there's a lot of people wanting to go over towards the university. It's kind of nice. But if I can't get that number down, I may have to bump this up to even more trains. So we're just going to stare at this for a minute and chat and talk and say what's up. By the way, if you guys weren't aware, all throughout the month of June, every subscription, like regular paid subscription and every gifted subscription, along with every cheer over 300 bits, Twitch is donating to the Trevor Project, which is a national LGBT teen. It's not just teens anymore, but that's their main focus. Kind of crisis project. There you go. They're getting it cleaned up. Yeah, these next few trains will get it all cleaned up. So you can support your favorite streamers along with a good cause. Yeah, this the next 2 trains will get that all knocked out. That's a lot of people. That's like 1,800 people a day riding this subway. That's a lot for 12 cars to handle. They're getting bunched up here because there's 2 stops, just one after the other. But this next train will get that almost empty. And then we don't have big numbers. I mean, we've got a big number up here, but along comes a train, and most of these people, probably all of these people get off, and then that should, yeah, that instantly wipes that out. So there we go. Problem solved. And there are now, yeah, 1,800 people riding that line per day. By far our most used subway line in the city. Kind of cool. All right, back over here. I never did a bus route on this side, did I? That might help our unemployment problem. So let's do that. Let's do like here and there, and then that street, and then this street, and then we'll have it hit these side streets that we didn't go on earlier, and then we're gonna have it come up here as well. And then, do I want it to go all the way out over there? I don't. I wouldn't mind it coming and grabbing this guy, though. But then it loops over itself, and I hate it when the bus lines loop over themselves. So we'll just terminate it there. And then we need to do one back here for these people that live back this way. So there and there. Over here, right by that cross through. And then we'll like one there. And then we can have this one come down and join here. And then it can also join the red line there. And then I should be able to get it to come back up and around. Where's it going to want to go? Let's go that way. That's fine. I mean, it's a long run, but it should be okay. So maybe we can even do a stop along there. Or two. So where's it going? It's going right there. So if I added the stop here, but it's already meeting that line once. So let's do a stop here and then a stop there. And then that should be good. Biofuel bus only. I think they fixed that because I've noticed that it's just instantly going to biofuel buses even without me clicking that. So maybe they finally fixed that. That would be nice. It's not as many people. Oh, never mind. I didn't look over here. I'm about to say not as many people complaining about no workers, but never mind. Nope, there's still people complaining about no workers. But I do finally have that residential demand that I was hoping for. So we can start zoning in a bunch of residential here. Like back here by the park, because they'll move here, because it has a park nearby. I do need to remember noise is going to be an issue right about here, right? Where does that noise from commercials go? Right there. So I'm going to do this bit as offices, even though there's really no demand for them at the moment. So all low density. All throughout here. And I guess even there too would be alright. And we're just going to finish filling this out. And then see what we have. There we go. Cool. Awesome. Can you? Yeah, we'll put one house right there. Right next to the walkway. Location, location, location. And then we'll wait and see what that does and then expand. We've weirdly got commercial demand even though these guys aren't giving enough employees. Kind of strange. Kind of like to get the city up to 100,000 soon. I mean, we're done in milestones. I would just like to get the city to 100,000. So how many people... Okay, let me look at where my districts are. So there. Where do I have my disaster shelters? I haven't thought about that in a while. So we got one there for those guys. And that's more than enough for all them because that holds 10,000 people. So I bet I can get away with one over here. Kent District has 4,000 in it already. This is all going to be low density. And this is all going to be low density. So yeah, I could probably get away with just one. Like over here. Where do we want to try to squeeze that in? Right back here. Right there or off one of these side roads? Let's go off the side road. Yeah, that covers that whole area pretty well. We'll just do an evacuation route that comes back here to grab these dudes. Comes here to grab these dudes. Comes here to grab these dudes. And then goes right back in. The evacuation route. And everybody else will be covered. And that should be more than enough for that area. We haven't had to use the evacuation shelters once in this whole playthrough. Like, we've had tornadoes, but they've always been so far outside of town that they've not been a problem. We've had tsunamis, but they don't make it to the city. They've not been... Even the 9.9 we had did not make it to the city. Lots of upgrading take place. Like, it seems like as soon as they're building, they're upgrading. Like, almost instantly. So that's a good thing. Which means happiness should be through the roof. Yeah. Commercial's still a little unhappy, but commercial's always unhappy. It's so hard to get commercial to be happy in this game. Traffic flowing, 86%, which is lovely. It is still a bit busy down through here, but not as bad as it was. A little busy right there just because we've got a traffic jam of buses at the moment trying to get on that tiny little road. They'll fan out in time. A bit of a hot spot over here still. But it looks like it's moving. I mean, maybe not as nice as I'd like it to. They are sitting for a while. But they do get going eventually. Everybody's wanting to use that outside lane. Nobody's wanting to use the inside lane, so they must all be wanting to go around the roundabout. No? They're not. Oh, that's because I let them turn from this lane too. And so they're not wanting to use the inside lane. Ah, that makes sense. Okay. So that's what's causing this little problem right here, is the fact I let them turn from both lanes. But I had to keep the traffic on the roundabout manageable. It had to change. Though it has decreased, I might be able to go back to the way it was and get them all on the inside lane, so then that would force them to exit, and I don't think they want to do that. Yeah, we'll leave the choice. And then over here, we're looking good, yeah? Yep, this area is moving. This is just a weird turn for the trucks to make, so they slow way down to do it. Everybody over here is fine. This, of course, is fine because there's only airports over here and nothing else right now. This is eventually going to become a big tourist hotspot. All high-rise type stuff. And it's going to be awesome. We've got our cargo airport that's not really moving anything but mail, it looks like. Oh, I forgot that we did an oil industry. I totally forgot we even put that in. It's actually cranking out some cash. Nice. Uh-oh. Paper. Yeah, it's got to come a long way. Their paper does. So hopefully they'll get that taken care of. And then what are you? Post-sorting facility. Thought I put another... like industry building over here somewhere. If I did, I don't see it. Industry. Yeah, I thought I did like these guys, like petroleum refinery and stuff. Oh no, I didn't because I don't have plastics or I don't have metals yet. Could do the clothing thing. No, we don't have plastic. No, we do have plastics. I could do clothing, animal products, crops, and plastic. You could throw it in somewhere. That's not a very good spot for it. That's a terrible spot for it, in fact. I could put a road in right there, coming across, and have it go there. I'm surprised they're not shipping the paper via rail to this guy. Wonder if I put in a small warehouse for paper somewhere over here. Just if I can fit one in anywhere. I don't know that I can. Maybe if I move him over to like that, then I might be able to... Actually, no. Move him over like this. Oh, that's right. That's right. I'm confused. There, we put a paper thing in here. Of course, he just got paper. And that way they'll ship some paper over here, and then hopefully he'll go right there. So let's see about putting a road right here for this other business. This other industry. Get some more money out of our industries. Where is that grungy looking industry road? There it is. Just have it come. I don't want it to go all the way through because that'll create a lot of traffic going through. It was that, and then it was the clothing factory. Let's put it like right there, and it requires plastics, crops, and animal products. So maybe we can, I don't know where we could put more warehouses. Yeah, I don't know where we could put more warehouses. They've got their plastics, but crops I can easily get in by putting in a barn. Because they're not very big. So let's move this guy over just to the edge here. Move his barn right next to him, and then see if I can't get a little warehouse for my animal products here. Oh, you don't have water. Okay. Now you do. You should be fine now. Yep. So there we go. That'll get some animal products and some crops over here to help them out. And then hopefully this will start cranking out some cash for us. And then I do have warehouses for the special goods, right? They're making? Maybe I don't. Unique factory products, so they can all go over there. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Because that one's not even nearly full, so they can all go over there easy. And that's not that far for them to go, just out and around and then back in, and they'll be fine. Massive, massive commercial need again. But these dudes aren't able to hire. So, I mean, there's no point in building it because I'll just have these businesses sitting there going broke. It just, it boggles the mind as to what's going on. This is all commercial, and that we don't have enough people. It's really weird. Despite all these people moving in, the city population is going down. We must have had a death wave somewhere. Oh yeah, speaking of, is this cemetery emptied yet? No, it's still emptying. Let's just check our other two cemeteries as well while we're thinking about it. If I can remember where they are. How close to full are you? You're good. And the other one's over here, and you're good. Awesome. I do still really like this part of town. I think it's really pretty. It's just framed nicely. This looks good. This area is really struggling to build up. And it shouldn't be. They should have all the entertainment they need. Well, that set over there is a little bored, but whatever. We will throw in stuff for these residentials. It's going to be back here. Put a dog park up here on top of this hill. And then they've got all their entertainment they need from that there. Which one shows me entertainment? Which button is that? This guy. Cool. So they should all have entertainment. I don't know why that doesn't count as entertainment. That whole big park should count as entertainment. How many people are visiting this park? Only 64 people a week? Despite the fact all these people live nearby? Really? Seems like it would be more than that. You'd think they'd just be using it just to get through these areas. Especially the people who would normally want to walk that way. It'd be quicker for them to come and go to the park and save them a little distance. Not a lot, but a little. So we've got our roundabout in the park. Never built a park roundabout before. Come on, people, move in so this can all balance out for me. Because I'm kind of stuck to do anything until this sorts itself out. Because I won't know what my true demands are. Speaking of, yeah, these dudes are upgrading almost instantly. Same over there. Just not really moving in quick enough, though. They're not building quick enough. And then these aren't fully upgraded because high-rise ban. Same for this area. High-rise ban here. I kind of wanted the like height of the buildings to kind of step down. Though honestly, these are almost as tall, even though they're not high-rises. Those are almost as tall as all those buildings over there. So I don't know how helpful that actually was to put a high-rise ban. I was thinking we would get more stuff like this. Nice short buildings. Because that is a sudden change from big, tall, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 22 floor building to, you know, 2-floor house. Right next to it. Just a bit sudden of a change. Yeah, that's zoned. There's just nobody moving there. This park's getting quite a few visitors. That's nice. So is that one. So, you know, not bad. Oh, and they're actually using the little thing I put in. Yeah, we've got people coming through here. That's good. Are they using this one? Yep, they're using that one. They're not using this one so much. It was a person. Well, they've got their mass transit and they've got all that, so it should hopefully start sorting itself out. Can I click the metro, please? 200 per week on that one and 500 on that one, pretty much. That's cool. Where are they all going when they get off? Most of them are going this way and that way. Where are they going? And there they all are. Some are crossing, some are turning the corner. No idea. Well, since they're not building houses right now, I'm gonna just do this. Oop, I want my straight one. There we go. Let's turn off all of this. We'll just put little paths in right there at the end of these streets. So that those people can walk through. And those people don't get one because, well, somebody's already built a house there. That just helps people get around better, so they're less likely to drive their cars. Lots of upgrades happening. I wish that was residential moving in and upgrading. So these guys look pretty good for employment. This area is slowly catching up. It's just a nice commercial area. The one thing I wish this game has that it doesn't have, like in big cities where you could have like commercial on the main or on the ground floor and then above it residential. Like I wish there was like a bunch of mixed use buildings like that. It just doesn't exist in the game. Or that would be a nice thing to have. Maybe one of these days. This game's getting old. It's 5 years old. If not 6. But they're still cranking DLC out for it. I have a bit of a death wave happening over here. A little bit. A little bit back there and a little bit over here. But they should be getting to it. They should have death care there. They're kind of on the edge of death care. I could probably do with another one. Just to help out here in the middle. No, there's only 300 dead people in the town, and there's almost 1,800 capacity, so we've got a massive surplus of capacity, so I'm not going to mess with it. So this traffic all cleared up. That's weird that now that people live and work here, that you don't have the same amount of traffic coming in. That they're not using it as a through road anymore. It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I do see a couple problems here, though, that could wind up becoming an issue. They're crossing over there, and I don't want them to. If that becomes busy and a problem, I will sort it out, but until then, we'll just leave it alone. Alright, so this is almost built out. We've got a few empty plots there, a couple empty plots there. For the most part, this is filling in. So then once they get upgraded, we'll have an idea of what our actual demand looks like. And I'm hesitant to do anything else until then. Our unemployment's sitting right there at 5%, just like it should. Ooh, I know what I want to see. Childcare, we got a good birth rate. Oh, our average lifespan's up to 83. I'd kind of like to get that up to like 85. I've seen some people get as high as 95. And just the longer they live, the more taxes they pay, and the healthier your city is financially. Every once in a while, we're starting to see demand for industry and offices appear. Like, it'll pop up and then it'll go away. So that's a good sign as well. We've only grown by like 2,000 people despite all of this building that's happening. I mean, how many people live here? 5,000 people have moved in there. So why is my population not up by 5,000? Must be that death wave. I guess, even though we don't have a huge demand, I can go ahead and zone this residential. Only the one side of the street, though. The other side is, you know, you're just going to walk out your front door and see the little lake. And then, do I want any up here on the hill? Sure. Why not? Right to there, and that'll be where they stop. And then for entertainment purposes, we'll throw in like some of the piers and things. Like, not the cafe. Where's my just regular pier? I thought I had just like a regular pier. Oh, it's here. Like a fishing pier, like right there. And is that the only one I have? I thought I had another fishing pier. There's fishing tours. Provide some entertainment. So there we go. That'll give them their entertainment down in this area. Yeah, see, when they build there, it's going to make this nasty cliff. So I'll definitely have to put a bunch of trees in to kind of try to hide that. But that'll give us a nice lakeside area. We'll give them a bus route too. So it'll have to come from in here. So like our first house is there. So we have like one here, one there, one there, one there, and then it'll come and do something over here in this area. For now, I'm just going to give it a couple stops just so I remember that it needs to do that, and then we'll stop there, we'll stop there, and then it'll come back around and be done. Probably nobody going to ride that one just because it's doesn't go anywhere yet. But once I have stuff over here and a metro that continues over, it'll work. But for now, just, you know, bus route with no point. Other than to have it in so I don't forget later. So like over there, there's no big cliff behind the people, but it starts kind of like right there. Excuse me. So can I soften this now? The houses are going in? Somewhat, but not to the degree I'd like. Ooh, that's too big of a brush because that water's right there. Yeah, it won't. Oh. Saving. Autosave, autosave. It's getting a little better. Let's see if I can bring this up. And then maybe I can drag that direction a little bit. Better, but still not good. Yeah, it's such a big hill that it's just not going to do it. All right, then what we'll do is come in here and do trees. Is it that tree? Yeah, that's right. It's that tree. So we'll just do like really dense trees right along the back of there. Just hide that as best as we can with trees. Probably have to do all the way over to here as well. There we go. Now I'm going to bring the brush size way up and fill in a huge area. Just dot this whole hillside with trees. Just make it look a little nicer. And then we're going to bring our brush strength down. We're going to come in with some little bushes. And we're going to soften this. Our brush size way up and just kind of fill in just with some extra bushes here and there. There, nice tree lined. So you got your forest right behind you and your lake right out on the other side with a fishing pier and a fishing tour, which not much of a tour, you know, not a very big lake there. More of a pond, but whatever. We're not gonna be too picky about that. Still a huge commercial need. And that is kind of weird. Because we don't have people still to work there. In fact, we have even less people now. Why do you have high crime, large playground? Are people selling drugs to the kids again? God damn it. It's selling drugs to the children. Let's do that. And that like that. That way they can actually use that as a way to get through. And then I probably ought to do a path right there. That's the wrong button, Brendan. Just like that. That way they can walk through right there. Careful on that last bit. A bit of steep. Don't break your ankle coming down that, please. And if you do, don't sue the city. Alright, so big residential spike. So let's take advantage of that. And finish filling in this residential. And then we can start moving out towards the other end. all of this residential. I want that side? Yeah, I want that side. And we've got the sound barrier on the highway, so these houses won't get inundated by noise from the highway. So they won't complain and whine and moan. Might need a bit more death care out here. I'm not sure if that one crematorium is going to take care of all this. It's all low density, so it might. And that should have that. I don't want to do here, 'cause I'll do like one there. But that's too much of a cliff side to try to make it look decent. And then I guess we'll come in with some more trees. Whoa, right here. Just between those people and the highway. Strength up. That way, they just that little bit of extra sound protection from the highway. And we'll do some trees there, just to fill in that little gap. Let's make that look a little better. There we go. Awesome. Yeah, that instantly killed my residential demand that we had going. Kind of figured it would. Because that's a massive amount of stuff I just zoned in for how little demand we actually had. So then we can do some more commercial in this area, then coming back out to residential, and then switching back to commercial and offices. And then industrial down here. Somehow these roads will connect to that. Probably bring that one up around this way and around the lake like that, and then just bring one road over here. In fact, let's do that. Let's just build it while we're waiting. This is going to be just plain old road because it's just going to be a industrial area. Oh, let me turn my grids back on. So we'll go there for now and then see how these two are going to work out. So you will kind of come around like here and then around like that and then like that and down there. And then, yeah, let's just have you then just go out in a fairly straight line. And you'll come around here and go there, make a sharp turn around that. And there to like right, yeah, that works. Like that, and then we can do some lower density roads, if I can find them, that come off of this and follow the shoreline here. Like that, and then we can just fill this area in with whatever, and then this will now connect up to, oops, right there, so that they'll have a way to get to that little bit of industry. It's going to be like down here, a little bit right here. Not where the rocks are, because I like the rocks. Maybe a little bit up there. Haven't decided yet. But then that gives them now yet another way to get all the way through the city and off and on the highway. So multiple ways for that to happen. Though I doubt we'll see this one getting utilized all that much anytime soon. Because this doesn't really lead to anywhere. Well, I take that back. There goes a guy. Where are you going? You're a road maintenance truck. Let's follow you for a minute. Of course you come here. You have to do maintenance on the roads. So you don't care if there's anything here because you have to keep the roads up. Yeah, that makes sense. It's a really long beach there, isn't it? It's going to be hard to put anything in that is like water related because of how far away the water actually is. What I could do is maybe raise the road up some and bring the water level up. Actually, let's play with that, see if we can cause flooding here. Because this area down here, now that I put that road, this is where it was all leaking out. So maybe I can get away with bringing this up just a tad here. Let's see what happens. It's going to take a while for it to kick in. But if I could fill that in better, I'd be a little happier with it. But I don't want it flooding onto the roads. Which it looks like, yep, it's going to. But you gotta wait for it to settle down. Like, right now it hasn't reached its equilibrium. So you gotta kind of wait it out. It looks like we might leak out in that other end down there. Maybe. Is that our low point now? It's over there. Must be. It's all going out there and flowing into that river. Oops. I just had an idea. Well, no, it seems to be settling down. Like, this side's already back down lower. Well, that is staying pretty consistently underwater. Just had an idea of maybe bringing a little channel in right here and making a bridge over it. To where it just has like a natural outlet to the river anyway, right where that is. So this road says it's flooded in all these areas, but I don't see any water coming up over it, so... Oh, there it goes. Okay, never mind. Spoke too soon. So, what we'll do is... These areas that are flooding, we will just grab them. And just bring them up just a smidge higher here. And we'll do the same right there, and the same right over here. Right there. Just bring that up, see if we can't get this flooding contained just by raising it up slightly. And then see, there's the type of shore I'd like to have, is the water coming right up to the road, but not actually flooding it. But this this part right here is still flooding. No, okay, we're good. Okay, so now it's flooding here. We'll get it. We'll get it. So there, and there all need to come up some. Just a little bit. And it says it's flooding there, but I don't see any water over the road. I like that big beach right there. That's kind of cool. I don't see why you're... Okay, you're done complaining. So that might have done the trick. The pumper trucks are out here. Little late, guys. The flooding seems to be over. Now you're just removing my pond. Can you stop that, please? Can you stop that, please? You're just... That water's supposed to be there. I put it there. Leave it alone. Go away. Go away. They're just draining my lake. Look at them. Go away. Get out. Get out of here. Quit draining my lake. Oh my god, these freaking pumper trucks are gonna drain my lake. It's not letting me hit the game button. Oh, what's happening? There we go, cool. We're good. We're good. Just make sure that keeps up. Yep, cool. Throw that up one more time and pause that. And we're done. There we go. We're back online. I don't know what happened. Like, just all of a sudden the send rate went to 0, even though my internet connection was fine. Yeah, I don't know why starting soon popped up. I have no idea what happened, Teen. It just, all of a sudden, OBS, like, OBS didn't tell me it was disconnected, but it went to 0 kilobits per second. Twitch said I was still live, so I'm not really sure what happened. It was something weird on the back end. I think it was an OBS problem. It just had an update today, so maybe they screwed up their update. Because I had to force close OBS. Like, it wouldn't let me click in stream and reconnect. I just had to force close it. So, yeah, I'm not sure what happened, and I don't even know when it happened because I was busy watching these stupid bumper trucks. Alright, so now we're getting an idea of where the flooding actually happens. Good. So we can fix that by raising this up ever so slightly. So yeah, but it seems like it's fine now. I don't really know what happened. Oh, I don't need to be watching my own stream on my laptop. So we'll raise up all of these points a little bit more. Even on around to the corner, I think, here. Are those selected or not? They're not. There we go. So we'll raise all that up just a little bit more. And that should keep it all from flooding. And I might even be able to get the water level up a little higher. Anyways, welcome back, everybody. I don't know what that was all about. See, in theory, I should be able to bring the water level right to there and have it not flood. I don't know, I think I need to, like, make this all a little deeper in through here. Like, level it out some to that spot. So let's grab this and make this deeper in through here. Just kind of follow the shape of my road a bit. There we go. Do that. And all the water's going to rush down into there for a second. But then I'm going to come in with my softened terrain, do this, bring my brush strength down, bring my size up just a little bit, and then come around this and make it so that's not just like a harsh, big, light bowl for all the water to go into. That is going to cause flooding temporarily, though. But it should now sort itself out. Now that I'm done messing with it, it should level out and then be fine. We just gotta wait for it to happen because all that water filled in that deep area that I had, and then I got rid of a big portion of it so that all that water came up and out. So, no, this isn't Flood Avenue. This is a whole different area. Flood Avenue is... ooh, we don't have electricity? What? What? I haven't had electricity issues in a while. That's fine. We planned for this. Oh, it's because it's raining, so my solar power isn't putting out as much as normal, but we had planned for this. That should do it. Yep, that took care of it. I know you don't normally see solar plants right next to a highway, but there it is. Alright, back over here. No, over here. I flooded my highway a little bit. Oopsie. So, how we doing? This is looking good. So that water will just run off. This is staying in its banks a lot better, except for right there. Saw it trying to escape. Let's bring that little corner up some. Probably there too. This little guy's having some problems here and here. All this to make a lake. There we go. Cool. That should do us, I bet. And now, can I bring the water level any higher? I know, I'm pushing my luck with it, but... I think I want it one more... No, not there. One down, one down. Right there. And that should do pretty good. I think that'll be fine. Anyways, how we doing? We've got some commercial, we've got some office needs, so that's good. So you probably do like quite a bit of both of those through here. Is that included in this district? No, this is its own district. So, or zone or whatever. So let's make all of this a zone over here. I don't know if I'm going to wind up building stuff over there, but we'll be prepared in case I do. Bring it right up to the edge of the highway. And fill in the middle bit. Here, like that. That is Franklin Park. You don't look anything like Franklin. And then we just need to work out our road situation through here. Or streets, not roads. So I want one like that comes in the middle here and goes there, and then one that comes in the middle here. Where is my middle here anyway? About there, it looks like, yeah. Don't want it to connect to that side. I want it to go right to there. Ooh, this isn't going to work out as nicely as I thought it would. Oh, we'll just have to have a little gap. Oh well. It'll be fine. And like one there, just to get that filled in, and then right there to get that filled in some more. That works for me. The bus stop is now complaining, but that's good, because I want this bus stop to come into this area, I think. Yes, I do. So I'm going to grab the line here. We go there. First over here. And then back there. Cool. Awesome. So now that bus line gets closer to actually going somewhere that matters. And then I need to give these guys some pathways so they can get across. So do like one here. Oh, straight, please. Oh, come on. Go in the square. Go in the square. Get rid of the road guidelines. There's where I want to do. Well, now it doesn't want to go in the middle. Whatever. Don't care. So there. And there. And then we'll connect in the same ones on this end. So they can go straight through. Hey, Trello, what's going on, man? There you go. That lets them walk through. And then they can walk this side street and do their businesses. Doing all right, man. Doing all right. What's new with you? Bring that up a little more. There we go. Cool. I think it's that area filled in. And on this side, I want my road to come all the way through. And then here, I think I just do that and be done with it. Maybe do like, whoa, something just upgraded somewhere. I don't know what. Did my school change ratings? No. I don't know what just upgraded, but something made the upgrade sound. Hey, we're up to 83,000 people. I didn't even realize that. Nice. So go one there, go one there, and then right in the middle of those two, like that. And then we will do, whoops, wrong button. There we go. We'll do some pathways like that, and like that. Whoopsie. Connect. There you go. And then we'll connect this one as well. Like so, and then we'll bring this right through there. Cool. Very, very cool. And then we can have another bus line going that way. And we'll get the metro out over here as well, so that they have access to that mass transit. Yeah, see, this is starting to become a bit of a problem with the traffic merging. Same here. Pick your lane and stick to it, people. Yeah, let's fix that. Let's fix that right now. You cannot do that. Stop it. You guys stay in your lanes. And then here on the roundabout, if you need to turn right, you can. That was a fat rip, was it? Me and my vape. Bad habit. Don't vape, kids. It's bad for you. So they say. Cool. Awesome. Oh, this area filled out quick. Oh, we are starting to get a lot more demand, though. Man, we're growing all of a sudden, too. I guess having a minor flood, you know, over here took care of growth for some reason. That's... where, speaking of, I need to turn that building back on. There it is. Now that the flooding is over, it can be turned back on. And the cigarette's gross. You'll get there eventually, man. And they stink. I could even do... that elevation changes pretty quick, though, right there. So I don't think I want to do anything there. Same here. The elevation changes just way too quick. I could maybe do a little bit of something right here. Just a small little something, something. Can I have this and my road tool on at the same time? No. Can I? Oh, I can. There we go. So I could do something like this. Just follows this hill right here. Hold on. Right around there, and then turns, and then just kind of comes back out around there, around the hill a little more, and then right back here. This is all pretty flat here. You just finished with an all-nighter stream? What time is it where you are? There. And then we'll have one that connects there as a little bridge. And then that should give us just a nice little extra bit. Same as me. And you just finished a stream? Jesus. What, you started yesterday? Ooh, an item on my Steam wishlist is on sale. What is it? Oh, whatever. Don't care. I mean, it's on my wishlist. I'll buy it eventually when it's dirt cheap, but not right now. Not for 10% off. I could probably do another little area right here, too. And maybe connect these guys, because that looks pretty flat. Ooh, it's not, though. It looked flat, but it's not. I was say if I could bring a road in right here, that might be a good idea. Like, bring that out and over there, but meh, it's not really as flat as I thought it was. This is pretty flat right here, though, so what we could do is bring a road in, just kind of curved, and then bring a couple little roads off of it. Like that. The bus line will sort itself out. And then that's pretty hilly right there, so I don't think I want to do anything off of there. Though maybe just a little something right like that. And then that starts getting into a hill, so we'll stop there. I wish this were flatter. I could make it flatter, but I don't know. I kind of want to leave as much of the natural terrain. Well, it's not natural. Some person made this map, but you know what I mean. And then over here, I think I'll just leave that for trees for sound deadening at the highway. So back to my grid. So that one goes through that way. Let's have this one go through all the way that way and back here. Like that. And then bring off just two little side roads. Work. Get some paths for them. Actually, I'll just do one here because they don't really need paths there because I can walk that street. And this side is going to be a pain in the butt because of the weird angles. So let's think about this. So right there is my middle point. So we can do something like that. Actually, like... Ah, dang it. Go right. Come on, go on that one. There you go. Go there and then turn. Well, that's a lot of intersections right there, all like close to each other. Well, all close by each other is the word I was trying to English there. And then we can do this and that. And then bring a road off of there and a road off of there. And a road off of here. And one that goes a little bit that way. We'll have a couple of blank spaces, but overall, that's mostly filled in. So then over here, we can probably want to come in off of this. Maybe we'll go weird here, like that. Yeah, we're going to do this one kind of strange. It's not wanting to snap to anything, though, so I got to kind of do it manually. That'll work. And then there, so we'll have a little blank spot there. And then over here, we will go straight through. That wants to be a bridge for some reason. Let's fix that. Upgrade that onto the ground, please, and thank you. And then we'll just have a couple roads coming off of this. One there. And then I guess something like that, and then something like that, and something like that. And that gets that area completely set up for roadways. But that's it. Like, I don't have water. Well, I guess I do have water out here. I didn't think I did. So we can run water there. And then we can run water across there. And there. And then we've got a little teeny tiny section right there. And then we can bring water up that way. And then these guys are going to need water. So there. And we'll just follow around the lake for now, because that should get a big portion of this. There we go. And then we'll go in here on this road. Like that. And then we'll bring this down over to here and over to there, and that covers all of that. So we've just got this little bit back here now. Lemon Skeleton, how you doing, man? Welcome back to the stream. Hope you are doing great tonight. And then this will come down here, and we'll do something down here eventually. Don't know what yet. Doing all right. Doing all right. Kind of sleepy today. Had trouble sleeping last night. That's, you know, par for the course for me. Thank you. I've been working on it for, well, since... Oh, God, we got a death wave. I've been working on this one since the DLC came out. It's kind of getting there. Like, I want to finish this little section off on this side. And I want to do some stuff over here. Like an industry back here. Big major touristy area here, and then this map will probably be done and we'll move to a new city. Hey Blake the man, you suck at this game? It is... It can be difficult to get used to. There are scenarios built into the game that a lot of people don't realize are actually tutorials. Like, yeah, you can, you know, win the scenario, but it's actually teaching you a lot of key concepts about the game. So if you struggle with City Skylines, but you're interested in playing it, check out the scenarios from the start screen. And it may help you with the areas you struggle with. Like, I learned a lot from doing the scenarios. Hey, Gina. Everybody's suddenly showing up. Welcome, everybody. have that, please? Thank you. I want that to just connect there. I want this to go there. That gets us some sidewalks through there. Let's do maybe one right over here. I won't be able to build there in that gap anyway. Actually, I'm 2 hours in. I started early tonight. I know my uptime says I've only been live 22 minutes. That is because I just disconnected earlier. It just stopped sending data to Twitch. And then I think it was an OBS problem because I had to crash OBS to get it to work again. Have an appointment for my cat tomorrow morning, so I have to get up a little early. So I started the stream early so I can end the stream early. That'll help those guys get out a little bit, and that should be enough. That should be enough. Trello, the stream seems like it's fine. Anybody else having problems? Twitch has been having problems all day. It's fine for you? Okay. Alright, so now we need to think about metro stations. We've got one there, so we want one here, and then we want one like over here. So, station like right here at this, by this sidewalk. There, and then we want one like here. Oh, earlier, yeah, it didn't crash so much as OBS just stopped sending data, and then I had to crash OBS to get it to work again. That's going to be an awful lot of traffic to put on that side street, but whatever. Alright, now let's see if we can't get those connected. Get our underground view here. So that isn't going to want to make a nice little turn like I need it to. If I go like here, I can probably get something out of it. That'll work. And then these guys aren't quite on the same path, so I need to bring you down and then over, like to there, and then straight out. And that will work, and then we'll pause, grab the final stop, drag it to the new final stop, like that, and then come into this station, add a stop, and then the station that we just took the stops out, give it a stop going each direction as well. And now that is a really long route because of all the numbers of stops on it. Only 2,000 people a day riding it. We've got a dozen stops on 10 kilometers. We've got 15 vehicles on there. So that's like plenty, I would say. I could bump it up to a few more, but I don't think I really need to. It looks like they're doing... This stop here's a little busy. Oh, never mind, it's fine now. And this stop's still a little busy, but for the most part, they seem fine. That's a lot of people riding one freaking metro. I haven't checked my bus stops in a while, so let's visit them. Can't seem to get your population up. Build slow. Build slow and do a good mix of high density and low density. And watch your indicators, your RCI indicators. They are a good key of what you need to do next. If you just build everything all at once, the city just won't grow and it'll just struggle forever. It's best to build neighborhood by neighborhood. Like tonight, all I've built is this little section and this little section in 2 hours. So I've added, there's 2,000 people there, there's 2,000 there, 5,000 there. So I've added less than 10,000 people to the city in 2 hours. It's a very slow process. You haven't unlocked it because you're population is high enough, then I would definitely encourage you. I can't do one right now because the mods I have installed won't let me go out to the main menu. But I would definitely encourage you, check out the scenarios. They will help out a lot. To help you get the hang of getting stuff up and running in your city. They're really well done. Like, some of them are about handling disasters, some are about mass transit. And you know, like, on the surface, like I said, they don't seem like they're, you know, all that involved. But then once you start getting into it, you realize, wow, this is some really useful stuff that it's trying to show me here. Have that come around the block there. We'll have it stop. Now let's have it go up into here. Don't want it to go all the way down there, though. Where's my nearest bus stop on this? Right there. Maybe sneak a path in behind there. And then we'll have it come up in this middle bit. And then where does it want to go after that? It wants to go out there. Actually, look, there we can get it connected to that route. So that way people who live out here have a connection to the bus route that runs in there. Cool. So has everybody that I zoned for earlier, they fully upgraded now. A wave of happiness sweeps the city. Our swim team must have won their meet. Traffic percent, doing good. Upgrades is what I was looking at. And yeah. These guys can't upgrade any higher because there's a high-rise ban on, so that's as best they can get. Got one little holdout guy over here and there. Otherwise, everybody is fully upgraded. So cool. Let's once again investigate healthcare. My hospital covers all the way to over there, so I can get away with just a clinic down here. And that should cover, yeah, that covers all of that. So we'll put a clinic in here. I bet it's going to be the same for police and fire coverage. Yeah, so we'll just do like some city services stuff right here on this corner. Police there, and then we'll throw in another post office because I love the post offices. You're back again? You had dinner? What'd you bring me? I'm hungry. Actually, I don't think I need to build another post office. They seem to be keeping up pretty well. Except for the university. Everybody's got great coverage. And I'll go ahead and build one. Why not? It only costs me money, that's all. Sweet. And then need some death care out here. Ooh. So where's my elder care? It's there, and it covers to right about there. So if I put another one in there, that'll be good. Child care is there. It covers to about that same spot. So we'll put that right there, and then we'll throw in, once again, crematorium right next to the old folks' home. Dun, 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 dun. And now this area, aside from needing a few more bus routes to go back here, is ready to start getting zoned. So let's do the bus routes. So we'll have it one here so they can switch buses, and then there. If Brandon's first, Shibe second, Erdo third, where does SES fall? What? What? Brandon is first, Shiba second, Erdo third. Where does SES fall? Is SES live right now? Well, I don't quite understand your question. And then we'll go out here, and then we'll grab these side boys there. And then that can come back around there. Cool. Yeah, I don't quite understand what you're asking there. Who said I'm first? Oh, your viewing list. Okay. Oh, I don't really only need 2 bus stops down there. So if it goes out that way, oof, this is not good. Come out like that. Yeah, okay, got it. I got it. We're fine. So come out this way, then in around this way, then back into here. And then it'll come back up into there. Sweet. And biofuel bus. Cool, so yeah, now we are definitely ready to start zoning. Biggest need is office and commercial. So I think I'm going to make this whole section commercial and then a row of offices here, and then we'll go out to residential again and then reverse the process. Do you have a high-rise ban on you? If not, you need one. So I would like a combination of stuff again. Here we go, high-rise ban. Oh, but that's in that one. That has a high-rise band, and that has a high-rise band, so we're fine. Actually, wait, do you have a high-rise band? You do. Cool. Awesome. So we'll do, like, some lighter commercial right in through here. Like that. And like this right here, and then we'll do the heavier stuff back in through here. Not there though. And it's one to connect that. I'll fix that manually then, or I'll paint it manually. So there. Not there though. Okay. So this, you don't ever want it right on your roundabouts. It's a bad idea. Especially commercial, it will clog your roundabout with traffic. So there's all your, that should kill commercial demand, I hope. I hope. We'll do a row of offices right there, just to help with the sound a little bit. So let's see what that does. It's going to take them a while to get employees, but since I ran the mass transit first this time, hopefully people can get to work a lot quicker. Dang it, I see a school bus on one of my lines. Select vehicle types, biofuel. Get rid of the wrong buses. I only want the biofuel buses. I don't like seeing, I don't know why, I just don't like seeing the multiple bus types running around. So that bus will go away. So I probably need to check. That one's fine. That one is fine. That one's fine. Why does that only have 3 buses on it? Alright, cool. I don't know which ones were new and which ones weren't. Clearly that's not a new line. That's like over there in like phase 3 of what we built. Alright, so how are you guys doing with getting employees to come to work? Pretty good, actually. So yeah, running the mass transit first was a good idea. It's kind of the first time I've ever really done that. So let them get up there, and that will bring our unemployment down. I'm going to get that back down to 4 to 5% before we start thinking about putting any more residential. 12% is a little high. That's another thing to check. If your population's not growing, check your unemployment. If it's really high, people aren't going to move in. It means you need to build more jobs. And you know what type of jobs to build based on their education. Elementary only, they want to go work at just basic retail and industry. High school will work in a little bit more retail, a little less industry. University wants offices and high density commercial. Roughly. I mean, it's not 100% across the board that way, but as you can say, they do want, you know, they would take one uneducated worker, one educated, but mostly they want well educated and high educated in over there. It's fully upgraded. And as the buildings upgrade, they want better educated people as well. Yeah, we killed our commercial need. Still have a bit of a demand for offices. But I want to wait and let this kind of all fill out. Because a lot of times commercial comes back like in a massive resurgence, just like, no, we still want more places to shop. All these buses out here driving around, it's like, why are we here? Like, is anybody... There's actually people using that subway stop. That's kind of funny. Is this one up over 2,000 people yet? Not quite. How many people are riding the train? That's depressing. Gina named the train Chugga Chugga Chugga. Don't have cruise ships. Or ferry lines. Don't have... I don't know why it shows a route for air transport lines. I guess it's for the helicopters. I don't know. So, is this keeping up now that we've expanded it? Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. In fact, we could probably do with a few less cars. Because this is the only one that even gets close to filling them up. So I could probably bring that down to 12 cars and not spend so much money on this line. Let's just drop that. There's 14, 13. Oh, there's 12. There we go. Close that and then we'll reopen it. And see how it does with just 12 cars on the track. I think it should be okay. This one we want to keep an eye on. And this one we want to keep an eye on. Too bad I can't make these windows bigger so I can see them both at the same time. Just out of reach of each other. So this one just passed by. Didn't quite get everybody, but we've got another one coming. Still didn't get quite everybody, but got most everybody. There just wasn't a lot of space on that train. The next train that's coming has a bit more space on it, though. So we'll clear that, stop out. Pretty close. Yeah, cool. So I think for now, 12's fine on that one. And does my metro go out to the airport? I think I made a express line. Yeah, I did. So it comes from over here. Yeah, that's literally just a back and forth of the airport. How many people are using that one? Go back in there. And is this line? No, it's this line. Actually, not bad. 400 people. So that's surprising. I didn't think you'd have that much traffic on it since the airport's so far away. I guess that helped. And eventually out here we'll have a monorail. That's why this is here. I'll upgrade some of these roads to have a monorail that kind of goes in and around through here so that they can come straight out of the airport and jump on the monorail. I've even got a shuttle bus that drives literally just from the airport right back to here and then right back out. I think it has 3 buses on it, which should be more than enough. And so that they can just shuttle straight to the monorail, and then all my tourists can use my monorail and never have to use a car. That'll be kind of nice. Did my cemetery ever finish emptying? It's over here somewhere. Yeah. There we go. Out with the old and with the newly dead. And then over here, things are looking great. We're starting to get some commercial demand popping back up, which I thought we would. Got a few buses bunching up with each other, but they should work themselves out eventually. Because it's got an automatic bunching control thing built into the mod, so that it'll try to space them out a little better on the line. That's why they sit there at the stop for so long. Like, you don't want that. You don't want 2 buses there. Eventually that will sort itself out. Like, he should be leaving because the next bus is coming. So there's a bit of overlap on that line. But it looks like the rest of them are doing alright. Purple line might have the same problem because here comes a bus. Yeah, it's got a little bit of the same problem. It'll also wait until it has, like, riders to know how many people are going to be where. And I do want to just double check on this now that it's ran for a minute. Just to be sure it's keeping up. Because this line gets busy, busy, busy. Because it is what brings everybody over here to get their college education. This is my only college in the entire place. Which is making a boatload of money. How's the sporting team doing? One. Oh, we're on the current year. We've only won one. Well, then why don't I have a bonus for it? And tickets if we've had a game. I don't understand that. But it's got such high capacity, I don't need to build another one. I just need to make sure people can get to it through mass transit. And they can. Granted, they got to change trains a couple times, but that's fine. Alright, so traffic check, 80%, getting a little low. Where are my hotspots? This is all red, but moving. A little bit of a backup there. So that's people turning left, blocking them, and then they're being picky about being in that outside lane. Okay. Oh, because they're wanting to go around and then exit there. Alright. Yeah, but it's flowing alright. Like, that's cleared up. Little busy here. Wonder what we could do to make this better. We've got people changing lanes here, and that seems to be causing issues. We could probably fix that easy enough by saying that this lane can make a right-hand turn as well, and then they can stay in the outside lane and still turn there. Kind of a cluster there. Yeah, so this is my real problem with the roundabout, is right here. Alright then, how can we fix that? Seems to be my left-hand turns that are causing the problem. So we might be able to get away with a traffic light right there to kind of keep that under better control. Though we'll still have people turning left against there, but not too many are wanting to turn left there. Or the traffic light might make it worse. Seems the traffic light's made it a little worse, actually. We'll watch it for a minute and see what happens. Gotta keep the roundabouts moving, though. Otherwise, your city starts dying. Because goods don't get delivered, so businesses go broke. And yeah, it's just bad all around. How about you guys stop that lane switching back there too? That would probably help. So this is filling up quite a bit. So let's do the same thing on this exit. So that they can choose a lane. So people on the inside lane can get out. But then tell them that they've got to keep their lane. If we get too much lane switching happening. Like right here, I'm tempted to tell them, pick your lane when you come in here. Don't switch down here. Because that's what's causing this to back up. Use my lane switchers. But it won't be a big deal if I can keep it flowing and there's not as much traffic there. Which it looks like we might have accomplished. With just one traffic light and a couple lane arrow changes. Yeah. Fixed. Alright, next problem is where? Ooh, it dropped down another percentage. Okay, we got a bit of a traffic cluster here. So I put this in to relieve stress on the roundabout, but I think the angle of it is weird. So what I might do is move that. Like, bring it in off of here, up and around. Because it's just hard for them to turn. Plus, I've got so many people fighting for who gets to go. Well, as I sit here and stare at it, it clears up. So maybe that was just some residual from earlier. Like, the cars that were stuck here are now filtering through the city into other places. Though I just don't like that. I think it's just kind of hideous. It's just such a sharp turn for these guys. So they've got a dedicated left turn lane, but they're not staying in the left lane. Like, they're jumping over at the last second. Like, pick your lane back there and then stay in it. Geniuses. Would a traffic light even work there? No, because both sides stay green the whole time. Or wait, maybe? Yeah, both sides are green at the same time, so it doesn't even help. I'd have to do a time traffic light and tell it one side goes, then the other side goes, one side goes, and the other side goes. And I don't think that's busy enough to warrant that much work. Up to 82%. This is still a little busy right here, but moving, yes? Yeah, quit this lane switching nonsense. Stop it. You are causing your own problems. Just stay in your lane. Pick your lane back here. It's just ridiculous. You're still here? Alright, man. How's Roblox going? 83%, so it's starting to rebound. So I think most of it was just right here, and now the traffic has to kind of filter through the city. This one stays busy, but it moves. Like, it doesn't ever stay like a permanent traffic jam. You know, you see it kind of comes and goes in waves. So they get moving pretty quick. This looks like it's having a little bit of trouble, but I can fix that. Can fix that. Good English, Brendan. Let me see. Do my turn arrows all correct? Kind of hard to tell. Yeah, they're all correct. So you've got straight on and right and left. Words though indeed. So are they fighting over lanes? Is that what's happening here? No, they're not fighting over lanes. Just a really busy intersection. Incredibly busy, actually. And I don't have room to put a roundabout there. Because this and the subway. So those two make a roundabout right here impossible. What we could do is upgrade just the last little bit to 6-lane roads, so we have some dedicated turn lanes, or even the asymmetrical 5-lane road. Yeah, that's what I want. I want my asymmetrical 5-lane road. There we go. Can I be above ground, please? Please and thank you. So if I do this. This will give me some dedicated turn lanes. There we go. And then come in here with my lane tool. So now that is left only, that's straight, that's right only. Same thing here. Whoops. Like that. Same thing there. And same thing here. So then my people making, whoops, my right-hand turns have a protected lane to go into. It looks like I'm going to have to point that out to them, though, because they don't seem to be able to figure it out. So look, you can just turn. You can go to there. You can go to there. You can go to there. You can join them. You can go there. Like that. And you can go straight across to there. And you can make a right. You can go there. You can go there. And then you can go there. So now all of my right-hand turns should just flow because I don't have anybody competing for those lanes. But we've still got the people that are going straight across and turning left, getting in each other's way right here. That is a nightmare. It seems like most of these people are wanting to go straight. Occasional lefts. I think he's wanting to turn. No, he's going straight. That is starting to really back up. Like it's even backing up to over here, which is going to break my roundabout. So we need to tell these guys that they're allowed to go through the intersection. Same thing here, because it looks like they're pausing. Just go through the intersection. And then... Alright, cool. I see what I can do here to help this out. So look, you just go straight. Only. This lane can go straight there. That makes more sense. And then pick your lanes when you come in. That guy's just driving out. Who knows where. It's weird little traffic problems. As your city grows, like you get new hotspots based because the traffic patterns change. Because now there's more reason for people to come out over this way. What do you mean you don't have water? Seriously? Do I not have enough water? Oh, you just don't have water pipes. But I am low on water as well. Why can't I connect that? Hello? That'll connect. That was weird. I am getting low on water and sewage treatment. Where am I bringing water in? Just water towers, I think? Yeah. So I need to do some more sewage treatment, which I'm kind of out of space for. No, I can run some more right here. You don't get that gross-looking, dingy industrial road. Why are you not snapping, my friend? Bring that out to, like... Why are you going at, like, 20 different angles? Stop it. No, 90 degrees. Do you understand geometry here? There we go. There. No. Stop it. Stop it. Right. One more. Nope. Nope. Ah. Fine. There. It's because this road here is at a weird angle. Then put in some sewage treatment plants. I like this one because it's the most efficient and pollutes least. So I run that across there. That to... Come on. There and that to there to get them on the network. And then connect that up. And then I should be able to fit 2 more there if I need them. But that should have taken care of my sewage treatment. It did. So now I just need to think about some water towers, which I can't fit in any solar right here. Is there pollution right here? Where is my pollution? Can I see pollution, please? There we go. Where was that? No, there is no pollution right there, so I can safely put a water tower there. And a water tower there. And then get them connected up. Why are we not underground? Get them connected up to the network, and that should meet my water demand. Yeah, cool. We're back over capacity. Awesome. Again, I don't know you see water towers just hanging out by solar arrays like that, but it's just kind of my utilities area of my map. You know what I haven't checked on in a long time is garbage coverage. They actually are pretty good. What we could probably get away doing, though, is down here is going to be industry. We could probably get away with doing another waste processing complex down on this end, because our other two are way down there. And then doing a regular waste transfer facility there. So what would that look like? Just give him a road. Is that flat enough? Yeah, it's flat enough. I think we're going with a different, yeah, we're going with that road. So about there should be big enough. Like that. And then we can throw this dude in back here, like right next to the highway, because nothing says welcome to our lovely town, like, you know, trash burning. And then the actual trash trucks that go out to pick up the garbage from the businesses and things right there, and they're gonna need water. Why do you keep doing that space already occupied thing on the pipes? It's so strange. So they'll actually go out and collect the garbage. These guys go and collect from these guys. So now I have 3 of these in total. So that should be more than enough, because they each do, what is that? 10 million a week? Yeah. I don't know how much these dudes can hold, but we're like way over capacity now. Garbage production's 330,000 units per week, and I can process twice that and store twice that. Actually, I can store like 10 times that almost. Like about 8 times. And that's these big dudes that are doing that. But I need one down here, otherwise it'll take too long for the trucks to come from all the way back here and over here to pick up from him. And so he'll get full, and then these people won't get their trash picked up. So kind of necessary. Alright, how do we do with our commercial? As I thought, it filled out and has upgraded, mostly. For the most part. A couple are being holdouts on me. So we still need commercial. It's always like, we want more commercial, more commercial, more commercial, more commercial. It's just really a pain in the ass. So we'll do low density there. High density out here. And hopefully this finally takes care of that need. Let's not do that. Let's do offices there, because we do have a bit of an office need. And then I can get away with putting some houses back here. We've got a tiny little residential need. So we'll put in a tiny little subdivision. Don't have to worry about schools, because I have the Large Hadron Collider, which covers all of your basic education for the whole town. Because that's how, you know, particle colliders work. They educate the world. Apparently. At least according to this game, they do. It's like way over there. Alright, so that should take care of the commercial need, I hope. And then we'll see, after that, a big spike in demand for residential is what I'm hoping for. And then we can just a lot of residential right here. Around the lake, a little bit of industrial back here, and then this side's done. There's too much of a hill here to really build anything. It'll just look weird. Plus, the prison's out here all nice and isolated. Speaking of, is it at capacity? 32 capacity there, 7 capacity, so 39, another 19, so 49, 58. Did I just do that math right? I don't know. We got plenty of capacity. And you're making electricity now too, right? Oh, not yet, because you don't have enough trash yet. That's weird. You should be making power, because you have... You're processing garbage. Strange. Oh well. And then one more glance over at traffic. Holding at 80. Like to see it higher, but whatever. So yeah, the commercial need currently dwindling. And hopefully it stays that way this time. Where was it that I was... Oh, you don't have water? My bad. Why do you not want to go there? There you go. You have some water. You guys out here have some water. Game, what are you doing to me? The space is already occupied by a pipe that I'm trying to connect to. I'm supposed to just connect. Jesus. There. I was going to do a walking path somewhere, and I don't remember where it was. Was it going to be through here? I think so. So let's do that. Let's connect right here real quick. I know the space is already occupied. You'll get over it. There you go. And then... No, don't destroy that one. What are you doing, game? There. Sorry about your house. You can build a new one. Eminent domain, bitch. There we go. And that'll get connected there. And then we'll do... Let's do, like, one here. Kind of goes behind these houses. And to there, because there's a bus stop right there. And that way they can get back and forth in between there. I don't know that anybody will use that one, honestly. There's not a whole lot of people back here, but it's there in case they want to use it. I'm going to see if anybody is using it since that bus just dropped off, but not yet. It takes a minute. This one, though, should see some traffic pretty quick. No? Fine, be like that. Don't use my sidewalk. Oh, here comes somebody. Who are you? Who are you? You are Anna Evans. Where do you live, Anna Evans? You live right there. How would you like some new trees, Anna Evans? Just look out your back window and it's like, look, the mayor planted a bunch of trees for us. It won't let me put trees there. Okay, so we'll go down to single, and we will give her just lots of trees behind her building. And we'll even screen you from people looking in from the sidewalk, Anna Evans. You get your own little area here. Look at that. Just because you used my brand new sidewalk. Thank you. And she's like the only one. Literally the only one. She's all like business lady too. Look at her. Where do you work? You're going to the buy it all shop. She's going shopping. Sexist. Calling it right now. Sexist. Ah, caffeine. Horrible, horrible, terrible, addictive stuff that we all love. Alright, let's build. Come on. Because I know as soon as, I know that's not going to be enough commercial. Like, I had to do this once before where I just spammed a ton of commercial. Where was that? Yeah, like, this whole big area is commercial and offices. Very little residential. But it finally took care of commercial for a long time. So while we're waiting for that stuff to grow, let's consider where we can put some fishing piers and things in here. Put like a little thing there. We could come in with maybe a nice restaurant pier there. And then maybe switch over to this. No, where's the other one? I know there's another one. Thought there was another one. I always do this. I always get confused about where they are. I really thought there was another one. Oh well, we need parks and things out there here because they have no entertainment value. So we're gonna come in here with a plaza. There, and we'll give you guys a little plaza over here. Well, Anarchy still turned on shit. That'll put it on top of the road. That one didn't go on top of the road, did it? No. Okay, good. So to make you guys happy, and then we'll put one in back here. Because for some reason, commercial wants parks too. Don't know why. And then I guess we need one like right back here. Just make that corner happy. Awesome. And then this is all residential out here, so we'll do like a large playground. Where's my large playground? There it is. Do one of those right there, and that should get all of those dudes. Yep. Lunch break walk should be that. Yeah, that could be it, actually. Maybe that is what it's trying to simulate. I don't know. And let's do a tropical garden over here by the elder care facility. Hooray. You know what? Let's actually do a nice little recreation thing here. Where are... They're under healthcare, aren't they? But they can't, like, we could do, like, a sauna. We'll do just, like, a nice little thing. And we'll put in a community pool. And then next to the sauna, a gymnasium. Ooh, except it doesn't fit, so we're going to move the sauna. And this will be, like, your nice little place to go be healthy people. Right next to the nursing home. Don't judge. And then that also counts as entertainment in addition to healthcare. I know it doesn't pop up on the entertainment screen, but it does count as entertainment. So I'd like to get one more little thing back in here. Fishing tours, no. Jet ski rental, no. Do you have anything in here that'll work? These are all huge buildings. Put in a golf range. They're really big, though. They're really big. That'll go over my tourist area that I'm going to build later. Nope. There. Nothing watery there. Nothing watery there. Or there. Or there. And definitely not in this one. Oh, there's that. But really don't think I want the statue of Colossus over here in a residential area. Doesn't seem to really be the place to put it. Plus, it doesn't fit anywhere. I just swore there were more pier-related things. I thought I had another restaurant pier. Or a floating cafe or something. I don't remember what it's called. Maybe that's this. Is this it? Ah, floating cafe. It was over there the whole time. Get you to go like there and there. Cool. So you get on your boat. You injure yourself getting on your boat because that's quite a big drop. And then you take your boat out there to the floating cafe. In the middle of our man-made reservoir, lake, pond, I don't know. I made that one, and that one. They didn't exist on the map. That one was already there. I just added the small streams that are feeding it. Because I thought it looked stupid just to have this running down here without water running in it. And it looks better with water running in it to fill it. That's too far removed from the town to do any zoning over here, so it's just here. Just doing its own thing. Come on, finish building all this commercial for me. There's commercial demand. Teeny tiny bits. Do it. I wonder if I should do... one of these train hubs instead of the actual metro here. Metro Intercity Bus Hub. So I want one that is... Ideally, I want one that's bus, intercity, and metro all in one, but they don't have one of those. That way, both bus types can show up, and the metro can go there. Oh, well, I've got... This isn't really a tourist area anyway, so it's fine, and the bus routes seem to be holding up just fine, so... Should be alright. Because there's not a lot of cars on the street over here. Like, people are really using mass transit here. Very few cars moving around. Which is a good thing. Means they're walking, they're using the paths, they're doing what I want them to do. I need to re-download my crosswalk mod so I can, like, add crosswalks so they can, like, here cross over to the other side without having to go all the way down there and walking back. Ooh, what's happening here? And a bit of backup coming in here. Ah, lane changers. Great. Look, how about we compromise on this? You can... Oh, that's the wrong button. Or the wrong tool. Look, pick your lane when you come in. You can go there or there. But you're not going to change lanes there. You're just not. Okay? Can we agree to that? Look, I'll let you cut out across these people. I'll totally allow that. But you're not gonna do it there. Because here, I think it'll manage it a little bit better. I just want that to keep moving. Yeah, see, there it's fine. Not many people wanting to come this way off the highway. Just a few police cars. Well, there's a police station down there, so that makes sense. A little congested there. But I never did do my lane management stuff in this newer area. Your cat is so annoying right now. It's their job. If you're going straight, use the outside lane. That just makes more sense, people. Because they can turn right. Complaining about your 3 fans going, I don't know where my cat is. I kick him out of the office when I do live streams, so I don't have to worry about him being in here. And begging to get out while I'm streaming. There, that took care of that. I love it when traffic problems are easy to solve. We still have a... How is commercial demand coming back still? Ugh. So annoying. Is my unemployment rate down at least? Yeah, it's coming down. Cool. I really don't want to do more commercial here. I really wanted this to be already switching to residential. But I might have to. Like, I wanted to do a row of offices right there and then have all of this be residential. But it doesn't look like I'm going to get my wish. Though, wait a minute. Okay, hold on. Actually, I think I can get away with that. Let's investigate here. Let's do... Let's row of 4. Do that as offices. Do this as offices. That should take care of the office demand. Like, pretty quick, that should take care of the office demand. Do like another row there. And then let's do houses. Again, low density, because that's all I really want out here. Let's do all of this as low density housing. And then what I can do is over here by the water have another commercial center. but just all low density. Like, because these bring tourists in, so these guys will be happy to have a touristy thing nearby. And since it's low density, I can get away with putting housing nearby because it doesn't create a whole lot of noise. So just do like this whole big middle section. Like that. I'll do some offices out here because we still have a bit of an office need. Offices all through there. And then hopefully I can get away with just residential there. And then some industrial, and then we'll finally be ready to move out to this section, which I still don't know what I'm going to do with. I mean, we've got some basic roads in for now, just kind of placeholders. I don't know that they're going to stay where they are. So much traffic moving down through there, though. Not as much as there originally was. We used to have people using this as a shortcut between highways. And by slowing down, what if we slow that speed limit down to anyway? Yeah, we brought that down to 30. So it's not attractive anymore to the people on the highway. It's quicker for them to not go all the way around. Since we made that so slow. Alright, cool. How are we doing over here? I do like this area. I think it's kind of nice. It's right there by the water. You got your entertainment stuff there. You've got a nice little city center services right there. Maybe they need a library, too. I don't think I have any libraries in this whole town. They don't really do anything for me since I've got the Hadron Collider, but we'll put one in. Where can we fit a library? God, like nowhere. Kind of like to be over here by all this stuff. There we go. Wait, there's a pathway there? Yeah, there's a pathway there. Shit. So can't do it there. Can't do it there. Can't do it there, can't do it there. It's too big for that. It's too big for that. Oh, come on. It's from a library. Grr. Well, I guess they're not getting a library. That's too far away from everything. You don't get a library. Sorry, never mind. Alright, so trees for sound deadening. So bring that up. Bring that up, and we'll do just a row of trees, like right here along the highway. Not nearly as dense as I wanted it to be. Is that the right tree? Yeah, that's the right tree. Fill a little there, fill in that little bit. There we go. Fill all that in. And just fill this in, even though, like, as soon as I do, they're going to build there and tear them right back down, but that's okay. I won't hold it against them. And then let's just make the forest continue to that side. It's not too bad. A little bit of screening. Trees do help break up the noise. Not as much as that sound barrier does, but it does help. Like, there shouldn't be much noise coming off that highway at all now. Yeah. Like, this commercial area makes more noise than the highway does. Look at that. Look at the noise just coming off of all of that. Boy. So far, so good. They say they want a few more offices, but, we'll see. I've got this row that I can do some stuff with if I really need to. I was kind of wanting to do that with houses, because, man, how much of a view would that be out your back window? Look at that. It's beautiful. Can't really do any offices there, because there's nobody living there. Yeah, I know. You're having trouble finding workers. That's because they haven't built all these houses yet. You'll get there. You'll be alright. Plus, you've got a subway station, like, right nearby somewhere. Lost it. There it is. So people can get to work on the subway as well. And you'll be fine. You'll be fine. A wave of happiness, so it must mean we want a thing again. I have one guy over here complaining about trash pickup, really. Where are my garbage trucks? There's not a single one in this neighborhood right now. There's one. Are you gonna come around and get that dude? Oh, you're gonna turn there instead? You gonna make a left now? Excellent. Oh, there's one. Cool. Twitch is acting up again? Mine's fine. I am connected right at 6,000 kilobits. There, that takes care of him. His garbage problems are gone, so they were just running a little behind. And it's not more than one dude, so it's okay. It's just that one building. Not a bad city. I mean, in reality, like, if I had the realism population mod on, that would be about a 300,000 population city. Instead, in City Skylines, it's only 87,000. Because these big high-rises have 7 people living in them. 57 people living in a 22-story building, yeah. Very nice apartments. Very big. So where am I going to put my industrial area out here? I just want a small bit of industry out here. Let's do a little bit there. And then do another road right there. I don't want to get too close to those rocks, because I like those rocks. Do a little bit there. And we can bring some out. Ooh, we can't bring it out there, so let's do here. Like a little bit that way, and just a little bit this way, and then that should be far enough away that they're not going to pollute. And then we can just do actual good old-fashioned industry out here. Not that much. Oh, like I want it to end like there. There we go. Won't put anything on that side. I will put a little bit here. Like that. Don't know how well this industry will do. Don't really care. I will do some bus stops for them, though. And then I'll connect it to this one. So at least they've got a way to connect to a line that gets them out here. Biofuel bus, please. There we go. And then over time, that'll fill up with some nice industry. In fact, I could rezone this. I'm going to do it real quick before they get them all built. I'm going to zone this with a special policy. Since my people are mostly educated, and we're going to do Industry 4.0 here. Because that allows them to be well-educated citizens. Not a lot of job spots. But they don't pollute as much, and they want to hire just well-educated citizens instead of uneducated people. And back here as well. There we go. Did I zone that? I did. Just not much of a demand for industry, but this should help feed the commercial stuff that's over here, because industry is, they either have to import their goods or industry has to make it. Like right now I am importing way too many goods. I would rather not be doing that because it takes a lot longer for it to reach the different places it's being sold. So this little bit of industry, as it builds up, will probably knock out that purple bit. As these guys open up and get done upgrading, we should see that. Yeah, it's already starting to go down. And basically all you really want to be doing is importing mail. Everything else you want exported. So like we've got fish being exported, mail, agricultural products, forestry products that need a tiny bit of ore, I don't know how, and a lot of oil. And we're eventually going to build an ore industry. Once we get a population center over here, this area is all ready for ore. There's like zone here for it. You can see. I mean, I just don't have anything there yet because it would struggle to get people out here to work out here because it's just so far away from everything. As it was, I struggled getting the oil industry up and running. Why are you constantly having trouble getting plastics when you're in the middle of where all of that is made? Where's my plastic stored? Right there. Oh, most of your trucks are busy. Okay. Fair excuse. You are holding petroleum. You hold unique factory products. I wonder if I could do with another couple of warehouses. So that's it. I have that one for petroleum, that one for plastics. Ice Dragon, what's going on, man? Welcome back to the stream, buddy. Good to see you again. Now let's see if I can't squeeze a couple of warehouses in here just to help out. Alright, so one will be petroleum, one will be plastics, just to have that little bit of extra space for storage. I mean, kind of an ugly bit of thing right there, but whatever. An ugly bit of thing. It's a technical term for a cliff. An ugly bit of thing. Like, if you look, almost all the trucks that are right here are mail trucks coming in and out of our big cargo airport hub. How's our other cargo station even doing? Is it like getting any traffic? A little bit. I think most of them are probably going over to the airport at this point. Wonder if I've got trains that are still running between the two sides. We'll wait for a train to come through and find out. I mean, it's making train noises, but there's no actual train here. I love having all the planes taking off and landing. That thing just looks incredible. We can have a train. Here comes a train. Who do you belong to? Do you belong to me, or are you coming from outside of town? Yeah, so see, they just transported stuff from over here to either export or to use over here. It's hard to say. If a lot of trucks come out of here, it was to transport stuff to over here. If not a lot of trucks come out of here, then it was just to load it onto planes. So we got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's 3 trucks. So most of it, they were just really exporting it via plane. So that, yeah, there we go. And now a plane appears from that train load. So you can actually integrate your... That's coming from Najbad. Cool. You can actually integrate all your industry with your different cargo facilities. They will ship back and forth between each other. Though it has to travel a long way. It has to go out and around and there just to make that short trip. Mainly because there was nowhere to run a railroad track anywhere else. Just working. This late at night, you're working? Oh my god. Some dedication, Gina. Some serious dedication. Alright, he seems to be fine now. How are we doing over here? Commercial is making a resurgence, but they're also having trouble hiring right here because these guys haven't built houses yet. Even though we have a housing demand. I'm just going to go ahead and fill this in with housing. There we go. And then we'll figure out what's going to go here in a minute. Wow, this industry is actually growing in a lot faster than I expected it to. Is that starting? Yeah, it's slowly diminishing our goods imports. Though he is importing agricultural products. Why would you import when we are making them way over there? Bite back. over there somewhere. What are you complaining about? Wait, what are you complaining about? Not enough buyers for products. So I can't fit any more warehouses back here, dude. Like, we are warehoused out. Oh, these dudes are going to need a warehouse, though, aren't they? Yeah, they are. Shit, forgot about that, didn't I? Yes, I did. How much noise do you make? Not too bad. So we'll plop in. Ooh, that's a big radius on that one. Let's plop in one there, and this is just going to be plain old commercial zone goods. So all of these dudes, when they produce, will just go right there, and then that guy's trucks, his 10 trucks, will go and deliver over that way. So that they don't have to drive as far. Like, that's what's happening over here with this dude. All of these, all their trucks are in use. So, and if they're full, which they're not, so he should be able to deliver there. Yeah, these aren't even full, dude. Come deliver over here. Just send the truck, deliver. These are nowhere near full. Idiot. So that's how it's supposed to work. There, he finally got over himself. Well, that's how it's supposed to work. They deliver to a warehouse. The warehouse will either export it or distribute it to commercial in town as needed. We're getting a little busy over here now, aren't we? I'd like to get another cargo train terminal in here, but I just don't know how I could make it work. So I've got this train line here, but it doesn't connect to this train line over here. I could run it through, but that would cost me a lot in upkeep. Like a lot. Like, I'm planning on using this one for tourism. Like, I'm going to have like another little transport hub here for ships. The monorail will come over here, and the metro will come over here, and then the train will come in here, as well as a big bus station. And then they can, you know, get onto mass transit all right here and go around all these touristy things that I'm going to build in this center section. Like, this whole center section is just going to be touristy stuff. And it should be cool. Like, I'm thinking amusement park and a couple other things. So we don't have a zoo yet either. We've got a nature reserve, which does okay for as far away from everything as it is. It does alright. Though it's not too far from the airport, technically, because it's just that bit of a drive. Oops. So my train station getting used? And it is, just not as much as I'd like it to be. It makes me kind of sad. It's more tourism than anything, so I guess that's okay. Probably don't need all 3 of those trains on there. Oh my gosh, that monorail is up to 2,400 people. Holy crap. That stops a little full. We might need one more train just to help out. Are people getting off there? Like, are you taking 300 people away? Yes, you are. So, yeah, I could probably use another train. Let's see if it gets to 300 before that one gets there. Yes, it does. That's not too bad. But it just instantly fills right back up. So yeah, I guess maybe we do need to go back up to a 13th train. We cut it down from, what, 16? Is that what they had earlier? 15 or 16. Let's give you one more. There we go. And that should meet the demand. And the rest of them, man, like, the rest of them are fine. If anything, they have too many trains. That's so loud. Yeah, that one's fine. I wonder if I shouldn't do something different with this line. No, I'll leave it alone. Because that line that comes over here runs all the way up under here. I could make it just a shuttle back and forth to there and then do a second line here. Instead of making it one big continuous line. Like, literally, it could just shuttle between these two areas, and then this line could go from there to there. You know, that might not be a bad idea. You know what? Let's try it. Let's see what happens. Let's delete that line and replace it with 2 lines. Goodbye. Yep, I'm sure. So it's going to go a new line from right there to right there, and then it's going to end here. Complete line. And then we're going to make a new line that goes there. Oops, this doesn't let me do it. New line that goes, oh, it's wrong station. To there, and then continues along these stops. There. That one. That one. And that one, and then catch them on the way back as well. And that might help out a bit. Because then instead of having to have so many on this one line, we should be able to get away with splitting it up. Because now instead of it being like a big 11 kilometer, now it's just 6 kilometers on this side. And we've just got the one that goes across the river. So we'll just have to keep an eye on both of these as they repopulate here. I wish I could have 2 open at once. So I currently have the one we just built open. And it's pretty busy. It only wants 3 vehicles for this whole line. Well, we'll see what that does. We'll see how that handles it. And then for this one that just goes back and forth between the college and all that, it's saying just 2 vehicles. But that's clearly not going to be enough, because look at that. I mean, it already needs... That's going to be... Yeah, there's already going to be 100 some odd people, nearly 200, waiting by the time that train goes. So we definitely need like 4 here. 3. Oh, I hate that the tooltip covers up the number of vehicles. Oh, where's it going to go to 4? There we go. So 4 should probably take care of this. And then that's a much shorter run. So they don't have to, the trains don't have to go all the way to the other end and come back before people are able to get back on it again. Holy crap. So many people. Gotta let it run for a minute though before it does anything. I need to get like some sort of traffic manager sim, because I can sit here and play with this type of stuff all day. Like, just let the city run in the background. It's fine. It's happy. It's growing, making money. You know, I say it's growing, and then I look at my population numbers, and they're actually negatives right now. But whatever. We're going to ignore that. God, you still got 600 people waiting? I was hoping as the trains would spread out that it would start taking care of that a little bit better. There's just 4 trains worth of people waiting there. They don't have that far to go. Just across the river. And I can't fit too many more trains on this line. Just because as short as it is. It's getting there. I think it's starting to figure out its bunching to work itself out. But now we've got more than a whole train full there, too. Jesus. That's actually this stop right here. Alright, let's see if we can get away with 5. You know, let's go 6. I don't think I can get away with 8 in this, though. I think they'll start getting in each other's way. Where's 6? Where's 6? Where is 6? Come on, there's 6. There we go. 2 more trains. Get that running. And that should then be fine. Why is that train not going? There it goes. It was just sitting at the station for the longest time. And then how is this other new line doing while we're waiting here? Oh, it's pretty busy, actually. Holy crap. Yeah, we're going to need way more than 3 trains on here. Alright, so it's 6 kilometers with 10 stops. So let's bump that up to 8 trains for now. 7. There's 8. Cool. Yeah, this one's really busy. It's kind of surprisingly. Where is that? That stop's way out over here. Ton of people wanting to ride this one. Actually, more people wanting to ride it now that it's 2 separate lines than it was when it was one big line. So this was the better move. I'm moving more people by metro now, which means less traffic on the roads and more money that I'm making off of mass transit. Like, I'm making $6 grand off my freaking, well, it goes up and down, but I am making pretty good money off of metro, a little bit even off of buses. Of course, post offices don't make money. They're just an expense. Railroad is not making that much money because not that many people are traveling it. Plus, the cargo and the airport are both counting in railroad expenses. And then I'm losing a lot of money on airfare because I've got 3 big airports. And only 2 of them make money, and only 1 of them makes a lot of money. So net profit on mass transit is a loss, but certain segments are profitable. Education, it's just going to remain profitable. Not making a whole lot of money off of industry. Kind of sad. But I'm making a good amount here. Bringing in a lot of cash from commercial. Not so much from residential, which is weird. Town of 86,000, I would have thought would be bringing more into that. But I'm making a ton of money off tourism. We had toll roads. Start charging people for the privilege of driving into my city. So this is all growing up nicely. I kind of like this little neighborhood. Just all nice, low density stuff. I mean, it's totally suburban hell, but still, it looks kind of nice. Alright, so now that they have moved in, I can come in with trees and fill in the gaps. Just don't think that's the right tree. That's definitely not the right tree. That's definitely not the right tree. Yeah, it's definitely that one. Okay, whatever. And then we'll come in and fill in some of the smaller spots with bushes. Oh, somebody went out of business. How sad. Where is it? I think it already got demolished. The auto bulldoze tool must have got it. Actually, 107 buildings were tore down yesterday for being vacant or damaged. It's kind of surprising. And despite all these people moving in, my population is lower than it was again. God. How many people live in Franklin Park? 2,000. I've only got like 1 disaster shelter over here. Like way over there. And it, let's see, it's going to be 1,000, so 2,500. And So 6,500 people. Plus the 3,000 that are here. So let's do a thing. Where are you? There you are. Can I add a new one? Can you have more than one evacuation route? No, I have to delete the one that's there. Okay. Yeah, I know. It's very sad. So we'll go here. We'll have a stop here. We'll have a stop here. We'll have a stop back here. Over here. And then we'll work our way back up. Oh, these people are screwed. There we go. And then we'll come back to over here. Wait, no. Other side of the road. There we go. And then to... Oh, God, we still gotta go over here. There, and there, and then in. That is a long evacuation route. Way bigger than you want it to be, but this thing holds 10,000 people. So we'll just have to hope they can get there. Alright, pause. Why are you abandoned? What's your problem? Not enough workers. Yeah, well, that seems to be a common problem over here. And it shouldn't be, because this subway is, like, one of the busiest in the city. Like, no joke, it's gone to the third busiest, like, immediately. Is it keeping up now? Oh, yeah, it's more than keeping up now. What about the Beast? How's it doing? Fine. It's perfect. 6 was too many, in fact. That's okay. I'd rather it be too efficient than not enough. Wow, that is saving me like 1,500 cars on the road per day. That one's not hit 100% efficiency. That's sad. You hate rain? I don't mind it, you know, when I'm inside and I can watch it through the window. You're soaking wet. Oh, this sucks. I remember my very first job, I worked in a grocery store, and it was one of the grocery stores where we load groceries into people's cars. And people would always come grocery shopping in the rain. It's like, really? Could you maybe not do this while it's raining? I have to go out there. So I would just get drenched. I would like stay sopping wet the whole day. Big, massive spike in residential, which is what I was wanting to see, because I want all this to be residential. Where does my noise end from? Industry right there. So with all that being residential. They've got to come up with a better way to not have to click these individual squares. And then we will do just a little bit of commercial there and there. Some back here. With some residential back here. Yay! My backyard looks onto the highway. Hooray! Hopefully that's not the room you live stream from. Cool, so how are my exports doing? Yeah, we got rid of almost, or sorry, imports. We got rid of almost all of our imports on goods. By putting in that little bit of industrial right there. You have to take trash out and start pouring. Ah, that'll do it. That will do it. So I think the city has come along quite nicely tonight. We started at about 72,000 people. We were up to 89,000. We're now at 86,000. Let's actually look and see. City statistics. Yeah, population changes. Our highest was 88.5. And that was like 1, 2, 3, 4 years ago. It's not too bad. You can always see where we did big building projects because it just surges up. And now it's kind of on a bit of a decline, which happens. I mean, people die. And if they don't have anywhere to work, they move out. But they have plenty of places to work right now. Clearly, given the number of people who are saying, we don't have enough employees. So yeah, I think this is done well tonight. Traffic, doing alright, 82%. Could be better, but it's not bad. Ooh, this is bad. This is bad. This is very bad. And I see part of the reason why. Whoops. Can I click the button? Thank you. I don't think I did any of this lane management stuff down here. That should help that a little bit. Nope, I did it wrong. I did it wrong. I am a genius. That one's fine. That one's not. There we go. I want that to go that way. My bad. I hate that you can't hit escape to get out of that tool anymore. This is fine for now. It's not a problem, so we'll leave it alone. This is definitely an issue here. What can we do to help these guys? God, what can we do to help these guys? This is bad. Hey, Deathman, what's up, man? This is very bad, actually. They're just having trouble getting on the freaking highway. Alright, where do they want to go? Let's see. All of these dudes want to go... For the most, get rid of cyclists and pedestrians because they can't go there anyway. That is not what I want to see. Why would they just be going around and coming back? Okay, so the bulk of traffic wants to go that way. So... Jesus, this is bad. This is getting really bad over here. I wonder if... Okay, let's try a little something here. Let's have an exit ramp. Just onto the highway like that. Let it be a dedicated exit lane for a minute. And see if we can't take a little bit of the pressure off the roundabout. By giving them an alternate way out of here. It's going to take a while to see if that's going to do anything or not, though. But if so many of them are, that'll get rid of the people that are wanting to go that way. I don't know an easy way to get rid of the people that are wanting to go that way. Without taking them through the roundabout. It is getting some use, though. Not a lot, but some. There's a lot of people over here. Holy cow. And that's backed up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks. And why are you guys doing this? Erdo, you finally got your stream working? Congrats. Why are you guys doing this? Knock that shit off. You're fighting to get in this lane over here, and then you're fighting to get back into that same... Alright, this is the problem on this side, is that bit of lane changing. So, stop. Stay in the lanes. You picked your lane, you're stuck with it. Did you get your live split shit working, man? So that should clear up this side. Which should in turn finally help this side, because these guys will get moving and won't be backed up so far. A couple people using that, so that's good. You have to re-download the game? Jesus. So as this starts to clear up, this mess should clear up. It's just going to take a minute for the knock-on effect to carry through. Still got these idiots here being asshats. Why would they do that? You know, let's give them incentive to walk here as well. Let's turn off. Okay, click the right button for once, Brandon. There we go. Let's do this. And get this to go to here like that, and then across there, then to there, and there, and then to here. Like that. Then we'll do the same thing on the other side, and then connect them in the middle. Let's do connections here so they can cross over. See if we can encourage people who want to go from one side to the other to walk instead of drive. That might help us some. There's already a couple people on there. I mean, it does hide my beautiful park, but then again, the beautiful park was kind of hidden by the walls, so now at least somebody gets to see it from above. Oh yeah, lots of people are starting to use that. Cool. Alright, so come on, clear up. This side's starting to clear up. This side was clearing up, and now it's doing its stupidness again. So what if I get rid of left-hand turns here? On there, because that's causing a little bit of backup there. Like, you can only go right out of there. This is slowly better because it was backed up all the way to there and then on the sides. So that's getting better. But this is still nightmares. There's not a lot I can do about it. Nobody is using that right-hand lane. Like, nobody. Like, a hearse. A hearse used it. Which means the bulk of this traffic is still wanting to go there. So, I could... God, I'm terrible at these type of exchanges. Or interchanges. Like, they always wind up looking like such trash. So I run a thing off of here, bring it up. This needs to be 11 meters in the air. Bring it up and over and around and then down like that. Whoa. Those trucks just got confused. And then make this 2-lane. So they have dedicated lanes. And then make this... I have 4-lane with sound barriers. I do. Make that 4 lanes so they have their dedicated entry lane there. And see if I can't just encourage a few more cars to come back this way. I know that's just a tiny little street there, but like if I can get them to turn here and come back down through here and go off that way and just take a little out of that. Stick a one-way street direct to your off-ramp, I could. But then these guys would have to go all the way around this way to get out, and I'd wind up with a ton of traffic down there. Some people are using it. Not a lot. I was hoping for more. I think what I need is this to be 4 lanes as well. I think that would solve a big part of our problem. So as much as I hate this ugly road, we're going to use it. And then do I need to redo my turn lanes or do they stick? You're returning home? I'll probably be offline. I actually was gonna end like 15 minutes ago. Started early tonight and ended early tonight because I have to be up really early tomorrow morning to take my cat to the vet. I have been trying to get him in for weeks, and all they have are appointments just at like the ass crack of dawn. Alright, let's see how that does by having that be 4 lanes. That might help some. It's definitely helped this quite a bit. It's not helping out here, though. But clearing this up may clear this up, because now we don't have as many people trying to fight for that 1 lane. I still get why not that many people want to turn right. They're probably all just going out over here instead. I guess that does make sense. I did give them the out over there. Alright, you guys are being idiots over here. Please stop being idiots. Oh, it's just because they were all wanting that outer lane. Whoa, whoa, what are you doing? I thought I told you you couldn't do that here. Oh, when I rebuilt it, it messed it up. Yeah, I'll be back online tomorrow night. Ice Dragon. We'll be doing some Astroneer tomorrow night. Gonna build a base on Aatrox, or work on a base on Aatrox. That, Donkey wanted a better view of the sunset, so we're redoing the Aatrox base. Okay, so I can fix some of this traffic here. Just by making that a right-hand only lane. Getting rid of lefts here. So we completely moved the base that we had on Aatrox, and now we're redoing it. In a new location. I think part of the problem are these 2 stores. So we're going to eliminate them from the equation. Because they're dumping an awful lot of traffic on there. I don't need it all. Right like that, get rid of those 2. They'll de-zone here in a minute. This is still backed up an awful lot. Alright, look. let's be sensible about this. This is my through traffic. They can enter a blocked intersection. These guys are not through. They have to wait. And then we're gonna throw a traffic light in there as well. Just to see what happens. For funsies. Fucking lane switchers, quit it. There we go, they're finally gone. All those people are like, my job! My job is gone. But that should help the traffic pulling out. That was causing a problem. And then these dudes... I wonder what would happen if I just told them they don't have to yield. And are we going to create just a clusterfuck by doing this? About to find out. I'm hoping that once it clears that it'll all just flow on its own. Traffic light, not doing so hot there. So how about we say you can't enter the bog junction. That you have to obey the traffic light. Yeah, that's what I was hoping to see there, is that this would just get moving. But I don't want it to back up the other two sides as a result. But I think now that that's cleared, this should clear up as well. It's getting there. Still not ideal though. This area's gonna need a lot of love. Ooh, and my traffic's on the 78%, probably all right here. So that wasn't as effective as I would have liked it to have been. Probably because the speed limit's really low back there. What if we raise this road to 45, just like this side going out? Let's see if that becomes more tempting to them. Well, that's a speed trap. The 8-track space is coming along quite smoothly. Nice, Donkey. So he may have it done by the time we get on. We can do something else tomorrow night. The Glacio base is in good shape. I've got it pretty much where I want it. Yeah, see, I think more people are starting to go straight across now. And hopefully that will take care of that, because this is filling back up again. So it's just right here and right here now. Urgh. Need to go to bed. Calidor needs a lot of work. Yeah, it's pretty rough. So I can't restrict this lane to turning only. I've got to let them choose their lane. No bed, only play bed. I got to take my kid to the vet. I don't want to oversleep and miss his appointment. Got to find out why he keeps getting sick so much and why he lost so much weight so quick. He's my last baby. I gotta take care of him. After he's gone, I won't have any more. This is the guy, you know, who used to have 3 cats and 2 dogs. Now I'm down to a cat. This is just bad. Bad, 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 bad. I don't see how to fix it. Ah, shit. So a lot of people wanting to go right. A few are wanting to go straight. I want to, but... You know, I have not the funds to do so, because... Puppies and kittens are expensive because of all the shots and all that stuff. I would love so much to get another Doberman. I really want another Doberman. But a non-show quality Doberman is going to be anywhere from $800 to $1,000. I would do a rescue, but there are no Doberman rescues near me. And the closest ones don't accept out-of-state applicants. I've looked into it. Because my Doberman was rescued. I got her when she was 9 months old. You know, I missed those early puppy months, but it was fine. This just isn't working. This is causing everything else to back up by having these guys not yield. Or is it my lane changes? It's these asshats. Right. You can pick your lane coming on. You can pick your lane there. So you know what? You were given the opportunity to pick your damn lane. Stay in it. Is the AI reset itself again? That does happen sometimes with this mod. Jesus, I've got so many mods. Where is it? The fuck, where is it? There it is. Gameplay. No? They're good. Let's see if just fixing that little lane change issue helps any. And these guys are stuck because... I mean, that's a big enough gap, man. Gun it. Go. Floor it. Just go. This is getting better. It's still not good, but it's better. I think the traffic light did help. Because at least the intersection's not choked up with people in there. Hey Hugo, how you doing? The speed on the roundabout could be an issue. I've kind of broken the roundabout rules by not making these guys yield to come on. And I may change that back. It's a really small roundabout. I should have made it bigger for coming straight off a highway like that. Like, there should really be 2 nodes instead of 1 right there. In the middle. I should have gone one size bigger when I built it. Now that I have the city all built in around it, I don't want to change it. So we've got the inbound traffic clearing up. So now we've just got these guys, and this is fine now. Like, I'm okay with this. Because, yeah, see, the traffic light turns green. Most of them are going to get to go. If not all of them. Like, okay, so all but 4 cars got to go in that. And then that leaves space for these guys to come in from up here and from here. But this side's having trouble getting on now. But it's not because this is backed up. It's just 'cause there's so much traffic coming in. So I could maybe slow down this side of the roundabout just right here. And, well, in that section too. Just to give these guys a little bit more of a chance. It doesn't have as big of an impact as other things do, but we can definitely try it. Like, we'll bump it down to 50 there. And 70 right there for some reason. And see if these guys going slower doesn't give these guys a better chance to get out. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I think it's just the density of traffic so high that it won't matter what the speed is. Alright, so where are these guys going? Let's see. They're all exiting, aren't they? The bulk of them are, yeah. And the bulk of them are exiting. So we could do another thing like we did before, where we give them some exit lanes. Which way are they going, though, when they exit? Are they going out that way? Oh, no. Most of them are going down that way. Alright. So they're the opposite of what the other ones were wanting. So if I put, like... Can't do it there. I don't have enough space. And back here's not really where the traffic's coming from, so that wouldn't do me any good. So I was thinking if I could get an exit ramp in here, that would take care of a big part of it. There's an awful lot of cars coming from down here. When I say I don't have enough space, like, it would need to come out and turn, and then I think it would cause traffic runs. You know what? Let's just try it and see. Let's see what happens. What could possibly go wrong? Why is my... Hello? Why is it not snapping anything? How does that keep getting turned off? I don't know what mod is not working properly that keeps getting turned off. Bring it in like that, and then about there. Well, then they're going to need a dedicated lane. See, now I don't have enough room to give them their dedicated lane. I also don't like how funky that looks. Ooh, no, not that. Undo. Can we just make that look better, please? Just that one little bit. Possibly, maybe. That's a little better. Quite a few people are using it. Maybe they'll be alright without their own dedicated entrance lane there. And if I could take some of the pressure off the roundabout, I mean, that's the main goal here. I mean, they're all shooting out to that far lane. And it's already got a lot less cars coming up this way waiting to turn. It is causing a little bit of an issue there with lane changers. Oh god, this has become a nightmare now. Alright, so we've got to turn this back on. We've got to add that back in. Just so we can get people moving. And then I almost wonder, since so many of these people are going right, if we don't do something similar as an entrance, like right there. So they can just exit sooner. So let's bring it like, whoops. Right like here next to the highway. Have that just dump into there. Yeah, I know you don't like having an exit ramp right next to your house. You'll get over it. And then I can take that down to 2 lanes, and then those guys will have a dedicated way through. Down here. Screw you, space already occupied. There you go. So then that goes back up to 3 lanes, goes down to 2. So if I could pull some of that stuff that's coming off the highway here. I just hate having a bunch of slip lanes like that. A lot of people are using it, though. I mean, even if I could cut the number in half, that would help out this whole area. And I don't really have a way... Ooh, wow, it's getting laggy. I don't really have a way for this side to get over here gracefully. But they're not the bulk of my traffic coming in anyway. It's this side. So now, do we have as many people turning right? No, most of them are now continuing on around. Which, that's good. There's some weird lane-changing tactics happening. But I kind of have to let them do that, because I don't really want to force them right here. I could force this lane here to stay in that outer lane and make them go off there. I'd really like them to have the choice to go on around. What happened? Oh, never mind. Can't find out what happened to you. You went away. The entrance is clearing up. It's just, did I get it with those 2 ramps? Has this done it? That may have done it. How's this one down here holding up, by the way? This is the one I'm surprised isn't really busy. Having this industry right here. I like these dog bone style interchanges. I think they look nice. It's like a double-ended roundabout. Are you really turning left from that lane? Or right from that lane? No, that should just be one lane, and that lane should be straight. That's kind of silly. Same for there. That shouldn't really be a thing either. But it doesn't seem like it's causing any issues, so I can leave it alone. So I'd say not too bad. We grew by about 10,000 people tonight, even though I zoned in tons and tons and tons of area. No death waves to speak of. I've got a couple isolated pockets, but it's not huge. Huge residential demand right now, but I don't. That's gonna come later. Once we build out over that way. Excuse me. No office and industrial demand, but we do have some commercial demand. I mean, technically I could like bump all this back a little bit and do just a little more residential here, but I don't think we'll really benefit from it. About no shady ones. But the only other thing I can do is maybe do like apartments instead of houses right here. Like make this high density. There is a high-rise ban on it, so we can do that and maybe just get a few more people over here and try to take care of a little bit of that housing demand. That's about the only thing I can really think of to really do on this end. I really want to keep this as much low density as possible, though. Yeah, it's taking care of some of it. Alright, guys, I think that is going to wrap it up for me tonight. Like I said, I started an hour early tonight, so I need to end an hour early so I can get up and get my boy cat to the vet tomorrow morning. Okay, what is with LinkedIn suddenly sending me like 50 emails a day that are all pretty useless? Who are we raiding tonight? Let's see, who is on? Who is doing what? We've got some Satisfactory, we've got some Terraria. Lord of the Rings, 7 Days to Die. And that is it for the people we normally raid. And I don't know anybody in the City Skylines community, really, to think about raiding them. So I guess we would go say hello to SDK Phoenix. Sounds like a good plan to me. And I'll be back online live tomorrow night at the normal time, 7 p.m. Central Time, for some good old Astroneer. It will be on the Vainglorious Dedicated servers, so anybody who has access to that channel, you are more than welcome to join us during the live stream tomorrow night. So we're gonna start that raid. You guys can just say hello to SDK, watch him play a little bit of Terraria, and I will see you guys tomorrow at 7. Night.